hit the button.
I did.
I hopefully am nice and volume leveled, because I am still... I mean, the pop filter's on my arm now, so it stays there.
Yay!
Looking at audio levels, people are up in the red, so... Well, I'm in the yellow, but I'm not all up on my mic.
Thumbs up!
Let me put my mic...
I mean, you come across loud and clear. Yeah, when I speak normal.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I hope I come across all right.
All right.
Trying to... was listening to somebody talk about a video the other day, and they were like, yeah, you always hold yourself back in audio more than you think you do. And it's true. You're not trying to yell at the top of your lungs all the time.
Yeah. That's annoying.
Wow. Anyways, everyone, welcome. It's Star Wars.
Yeah, it's Star Wars. We're back.
Yeah!
We're back, baby!
Here we go.
Feverishly trying to clear my fucking throat so I can run this game.
Sounds like Omega had to fucking die for a second.
It's a little bit like that, yes. Luckily, I have a bottle of water. Hopefully that will help. That Wilmy and I will probably have to take a bathroom somewhere in the... That's okay, kids. Remember to hydrate. Breaks. Get up and walk around.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah.
Okay. Once more.
Please stop dying.
Is the Destiny... Yeah, the Destiny pool is visible on screen. Or it should be anyway. It's still at the top of the scroll. You can also see...
It's not. Like, we can only, like... The way that I have it set up, we can only see, like, right now, you can only see to the top of the overcharge.
Okay, so we're very, very tightly focused. Okay.
But well, yeah, I want people to be able to read what's, like, actually being typed or whatever.
And, you may or may not have seen that there's no duty and no obligation because the Dice What hates you. Well, we contemplate how much the dice hate us. I would like to remind you this episode is brought to you by our patrons, Adam DeHart, Pocket Comics, Sarcasm, Architect 10, Bloodglow G, Carlos Dragon Ferris, Jerry Vasquez, Jonathan Sandoval, Legendary Boss Hunter, Liam, Regent Raptor, Rogue Robin, Trevor, Shawnee P, some guy named Bob, 723, and Baron the Crow. And if you like what we do, want to see us do more, consider supporting us on Patreon. Help me eat food. It's very important.
Food. Good.
Lucky has to eat less food, and it kills him slightly.
Red GM need food badly. Well, not right now. I just ate, but, like, in general. All right, so it's Star Wars. You guys have had a couple of weeks off. So, we were discussing EXP expenditures.
I will go real quick.
Yeah.
So I finally bought probably my last dedication of the game. We were actually talking about this. I have 4 specs. And this is probably going to be my last one. Unless some magical reason I decide to pick up Jedi Master, which I probably won't. But I picked up my dedication, and I picked up my 4th point of willpower. So I'm at a solid above average spread. I think what I said, I'm like 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5. It's like not so smart and not so quick, but heaven help you, I cannot be stopped.
And it's not like you have a dump stat or anything.
Nah.
Okay, anybody else?
I didn't spend it, only at 10. Go ahead.
I had saved up 70 experience points, so I decided to buy Vigilance up to 4, Melee up to 5, and Computers up to 5.
See when we're talking about how Loth by skills?
I
mean, they are expensive.
Yeah, 25 to go from 4 to 5.
Oh, yeah.
What more talents?
That's about you could just
do
like
more
with
with your
that,
skills.
Yeah, with talents I can do more, but...
Then he has to remember his talents.
That's why you write them down in a section.
Then you have to remember to
Everybody keeps track in their own way. I hope we remember all the rules. But all right, okay, that's all done. So, for reasons that are unknown to everyone except to yourselves, you guys have decided to do the mission I call the Water Temple. I hope you guys brought your floaty wings.
Oh, it's the Water Temple. It's gonna be bullshit.
I bought some iron boots. Does that count?
They were reavers. Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, it might help. That's sinking, but that depends, you know. Did you bring your oxygen bottle?
O2.
Right.
It may be important. So, as always, we will begin our session, you know, probably several days after you returned from the airbase mission. Things have been pretty quiet. You've been sending scouts every once in a while to double check, since you don't need to worry about them sending up fighters to shoot at you for the moment. To double check that the smoldering crater you made in the middle of the jungle is still smoldering. It is, in fact, you get your morning report. Everybody gets their round of cups full of calf, and at the top of the today's action report, is that crater still on fire? Yes, it is.
It's like
It's in the fact now.
Aramaa thinks to herself, maybe I shouldn't have used so many explosives.
Oh, you think maybe you shouldn't have turned night into day for a couple of minutes? It's fine. You don't have eyes. You don't need to worry about being flash blind. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it was still the heat and the shockwave. I still
It was
remember
very toasty. You guys were almost blasted out of a tree. Because you decided to stop at minimum safe distance. Are we at minimum safe distance? Cool. I want to turn around and look at it.
It's like, I want to say there was regrets, but there was definitely in the future need to better plan that.
Yes, we're going to replan future demo jobs, which this may or may not be. You don't know. So we're gathered around the holo table. It's the main menu. You're gathered around the holo table. All your companions are here. You can click on them to have your conversations. You can look at your quest list. You pick Water Temple. And after approximately 2 weeks of loading, you really need more RAM in this RP.
Welcome to
The RAM is me, by the way. That's what happens when you play tabletop games. The RAM is your game master.
You really buy more
we've
RAM. You'll get
booted
better
it up fully. We've got several pages to work with, so you guys are briefed on the facility. So Crown is able to use her dial-up connection to you to call in and explain what the Temple of Waters is supposed to be for. It is a coastal gardener facility on the coast of the Ortungu continent. She's given you what the rough original schematics should be. And the basic purpose of this facility is to monitor and modify the ocean quality.
Mm-hmm.
So to affect chemical composition, temperature, currents, etc., to track and modify seed oceanic life. And to make this work, it has, or should have functioning, you haven't looked at it with your eyeballs, because there are bad guys. But it should have massive pumping stations, reservoirs, tubes, etc., to actually suck in water for testing, outflow water that's being modified, or even pump water inland for various purposes. If you need to balance out the water table. So it is divided into roughly 3 segments. There is supposed to be an outer bay, which is a large artificial bay, which is designed to organically access the wider ocean, but is shielded from heavy winds and water swell. Allegedly, sorry, still working on my being able to speak. So those darn greasy noodles. Noodles aren't really there is some MSG in there. Oily, I think. Oils.
Oi.
Well, as I think about my essential oils, you guys need to think about this ocean. And the reason why nobody was thinking about this ocean thing was that it used to be protected by lots of shoals and sandbars and stuff when the facility went idle, when it was turned off roughly a bajillion years ago, and has been not functioning ever since. There's been debris buildup. Some of the pipages have been blocked up. Pumps haven't been pumping, so there's just been natural water flow, which has stagnated. Until recently, as Commander Bricks informs you with some lovely recon photos, that it would appear that while you guys, during the several months or years you guys weren't paying attention to Continent Number 2, that the Separatists dredged out the outer bay, making it much larger and deeper than it was originally. So not only have they reinforced the lip of the bay, the outer bay, with shore defenses, but also it is big enough and deep enough they have parked a aquatic, wet,
Moist.
battleship in the bay. If Google will copy the image I inserted, please. Thank you. Hello? Discord? Are you gonna give me some bullshit because it's in Google Docs and it's not like an image? It's like a fake image container. Hello?
No, Clyde is gonna pop up and say this image is too lewd.
No, it's not. But now I gotta go fucking look it up on its own because for some reason Discord and Google won't talk to each other when I hit Control C on an image in a Google Doc. But there is actually a picture of it because, you know, back before the dark times, before EA, there were actually shitloads of Star Wars video games that weren't just all on mobile. And sometimes they had weird shit in them, like that thing. I believe this is from either Starfighter or Jedi Star.
Yeah, that seems like a thing you'd see.
Anyway, so they got this battleship aircraft carrier thing.
Sick. We should steal
It's
it.
chilling in the bay. It's got some guns. It holds some battle droids on it. Obviously, it's flat-topped, so it can like move cargo and hold vessels. Apparently, it is carrying Manta-class subfighters.
Oh.
Which are like droid starfighters, but in water. So if you guys want to access this temple, you're going to have to either get rid of that or avoid that somehow. Because unfortunately, just going inland and trying to break into the temple manually, shall we say, will require another day-to-night transition. We'll put it that way. Basically, any equipment heavy enough to penetrate the walls of the temple facility will be way too big and loud for you to do so stealthily, so you'd have to fight this thing anyway. After the outer bay, there is an inner bay. This is a series of canals, locks, floodgates, and reservoirs to monitor water as it flows both directions and control a lot of various functions with the water reserves. The enemy is apparently camped up in here pretty decently and has been studying these facilities. And then there's the actual inner temple, shielded by volcanic rocks and heavy layers of sand dunes, and then overgrown by local jungle. This would actually have a control facility, a central control facility that would have access to all the lesser functions of temple, would have likely records. As is usual, a lot of Crown's databases have unfortunately degraded over, literal tens of thousands of years. And you guys have discovered that apparently the Gardeners believed in OPSEC. So the librarian is not universally given top secret clearance. So there should be additional data vaults and storage samples inside the temple, but Crown doesn't know exactly what they are. She can give you a rough floor plan and talk about a lot of the facilities, but as seen with the fact that there is now a much larger and deeper bay the enemy has dredged out, her information is no longer 100% accurate.
Yeah.
So there's no...
So, go ahead.
So there's no Eidolon at this facility?
No, there is no Eidolon function.
Okay.
This would have been something run by a subroutine of Crucible.
Okay.
So Crown has all those access points, but the planetary network has degraded, apparently. They left... Maybe the Gardeners left this facility in a hurry, or maybe just the fact that this one's actually, like, actively underwater, exposed to the ocean, has led to more rapid degradation. You do know that there's an access tram in the basement down to the World Forge, which you guys have either... I don't remember. Did you...
I think they blew it up behind themselves as they fled.
Okay, they blew it up behind them. I was like,
Yeah.
Somebody blew it up? Okay, yeah. So that's closed off now because they didn't want you to, magically insert clones into their continent via underground railway.
No, we're just going to go through underground waterway, maybe. Heck.
Possibly. Yes, indeedy, there will not only be, like, above-ground water access, but there'll be bloody great tubes under the water for water to flow through, which will be filled with turbine and completely pitch dark.
Scary.
Oh. Actually, I'll let him make it finish because
That's the gist of the setup. There's 3 segments. You'll probably have to tackle the segments in order.
So, I understand that the enemy has a forest there, and we don't like that, but is there any other reason in particular that we're hitting the Water Temple in particular, or we just don't want them to have it?
Well, I mean, that's a question for you guys. You said you wanted to tackle this problem. The idea was, that there's a facility here. Mm-hmm. The enemy are in it. They are gathering archaeological data in it. As Crown says, there should be data vaults with additional information. It might just be like oceanographic, but she really doesn't know. This is an enemy, now that you've discovered this battleship, this is an enemy strong point on their coast, which is where you guys are invading from, so you might want to, defang that.
Well, okay, so like I said, like it's a carrier, right? Yeah, carrier is no good. So we definitely need to scuttle or steal that.
So, yeah, should we do this as like a
Well,
small...
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. If this thing is actually hooked up to warrant ways and stuff, again, this is one of those things of all like, I literally will steal anything that is not bolted down. I'll steal it even if it is bolted down. And if Crown has, you know, the access codes and whatnot, we should see about doing whatever we can to maybe restore said functions, or at least seeing if anything can be done to reset store functions. Because, again, Crown's already got, you know, has the Forge's access codes. And like I said, we're not talking.
While Crown does not have all the knowledge, she has all the authority of 2 Eidolons, technically.
Yeah. So again, this is Aramaa's,
at the very least, this would give you guys access to and give your science team access to scientific equipment designed to monitor the ocean and possibly rebalance it. You don't know.
Yeah, like I said, because I do remember, our Soheliv's oceans are pretty fucky, if I remember correctly. You get a little bit.
Yes. The high mass of water, the high water levels mean that there's a lot of water to shift around. So
we encountered a Dianoga.
Heavy waves. Well, that was the time. That time you almost got killed by a Dianoga was absolutely put there by somebody's freakish science experiment. Also, that is not a natural thing of the ocean trying to kill you.
Also, I don't know. I think I can take this and run with it, but with that data, we might be able to see if there's any kind of like Gardner suboceanic facilities or any stockpiles they put there, as in like storage. Like
I don't know if that'd be in.
There should not be
things that Crown wouldn't know of.
Crown doesn't know the details of all the facilities. You're fairly certain that the Aegis, that's the big question mark facility for you guys, is continental. It's located somewhere on the second continent. Though, hey, you don't know. This is on that same continent. Maybe if you guys, find a guy's diary, he might have written about it.
Sweet.
There's a wealth of archaeological information to be gained from this facility.
Yeah.
And, in the Temple of Lanterns, you guys found, in addition to just general archaeological stuff, you guys found like ancient ass topographical maps. You might find some oceanographic maps.
And didn't we just when we got the maps, didn't we just shove them to our science team and be like, study this shit? Yeah, we did. Okay.
You guys will appreciate this more than us.
And I will tell you, this is in my notes. That is a thing. If you take out or capture this facility, that is something you can determine. You could make this just another research park, or you could turn it into a mil-spec sea base and actually use it as yet another point of contact in your growing support network to invade. Because the supply base is cool, but it's not really a naval type base. It is a supply base that happens to have water access because you can sneak Trident class ships in there.
So I think we just should decide how we deal with the base, or how we deal with this location after, I guess, we get control of it.
Well, no, we need to decide. We need to decide what we want to do first, because here's the thing: if we decide just to destroy the base, blow everything up, we can be a lot less fussed in our options.
I was about to say, like, we'll stand on the ruins, hands on our hips. We shall put a base here.
Yeah. So the big glaring opposition is the battleship. What do we know about those kind of ships?
They're pretty big. They are obviously, you have a picture. You can see that it's still 5. It's a fairly, decent structurally. It's a large vehicle that's, probably several dozen meters long minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this is a good. Somebody roll me an average knowledge warfare. See if you remember the specs on these.
I will do that. Activate Brain Brand.
It would be in the briefing, maybe.
I was just wondering if we want to handle this like, we go and just take it over. We just do a vehicle combat, or like we just do like a mass.
Okay. There's 3 parts to this. The parts are mandatory. There's a loading screen between each section, so you don't just you don't just go to the bay, blow up the battleship, and be like, Mercure is done, because that you didn't finish it. You didn't actually explore the place.
We bring in.
The guys.
No, I bring in the Redeemer and just bombard it from orbit.
Sick.
You
Wait.
need some difficulty dice in there,
Yeah,
buddy.
I was about to be like, yeah, and I was like, wait a minute.
Reroll, add PP, I think.
Yes.
Insert your own.
Lucky
jokes
forgot his
audience.
PP.
Basically the same.
Yeah, basically didn't matter.
All right. Well, since you rolled a shitload of success, I will just copy the stat block that I have in my notes.
Sick. Oh, 100.
Oh, handling +1.
It's not as great
look at
as
that.
Swan, but it's not a brick.
It's got some decent hull and
It's slow,
system
but
strain.
boats are not necessarily the least maneuverable.
Oh, let's see how much armor. This thing has armor 4. Jesus.
Passengers up to 500 battle droids.
Well, remember, battle droids are compact.
I know. The Tetris blocks, they fold in on themselves.
They
Yeah.
think
So basically, as you can see on the image I posted earlier, it's got 2 like underslung actual light turbo lasers, anti-ship weapons on the front.
Yep.
It's got top-mounted laser turrets for point defense, and on those, I called them sponsons. Technically, those little sticky outy bits, they've got missile launcher.
Sick.
That makes sense.
I love this.
So, yeah, you guys could. It's in my notes. There are several ways you could tackle this. Keeping in mind, like I said, there's also shore defenses in the base, so you're going to be looking at self-propelled guns and bunkers with flat cannons. But number one, you could immediately just ace combat this. Everybody can just go up in fighters and shoot this thing down. I don't know if you could do a duel with Sierra Mobile because it's a watercraft. I know that Sierra Mobile is still amphibious, but I'm not. It's not armed like a submarine, so I don't know how that works.
I can have the guns for it.
No, we're probably gonna
It'll be
we're probably gonna swap off the amphib and go back.
So if you wanted to do a boat fight, you could have the Redeemer fly over it and just have a cruiser duel. Very old fashioned. You know, we'll play some Sabaton in the background. Or there are actually Republic wet navy vessels. There are prefabs for water operations. You could probably like bust one of those out of storage and assemble it, but that would mean you'd have to sail a fucking boat to the enemy, which, as we've established, the oceans of Soheliv are quite chaotic.
I mean, could we?
It gets a little. Basically you would need to find the crew of clones who don't get seasick.
I'm sorry, I literally just imagined.
All right, go off.
If we do the naval battle, which is boat v boat with the Redeemer, it's like, sir, the enemy ship is going for a ramming maneuver. It's like, wait, but we're in space. Oh, we're above them. How is that going to work?
I'm going to literally park our ship on top of them and just crush it into the ocean.
Honestly, I want to vote that we just use the Redeemer for something, because like we've only used it narratively. So could we use it like actually as a big thing now?
No, I like it. I like it narratively. I like just having a big. I love the idea of a just big ship in the background, just firing lasers. It's like, yes, aesthetics.
Yeah, but I would need you to roll dice.
Yeah. I don't want to roll
It's
dice.
also just nice because it's like it helps defend the skies or space area from any more separatist ships in the area.
Yeah, like honestly,
the other trick you could do is you could absolutely just sneak this shit. You can be provided with some what are called Devilfish one-man subs. They're standardized clone dive. And you guys could go for a little swimmy do. You could swim along the bottom and hopefully avoid the enemy and maybe not run into anything awful. And if you guys actually get to the inner bay, which has the pumps and control rooms, you could probably try and just turn all the water pumps and like drain the bay, forcing the enemy ship to either flee to where it would probably be easily picked off by your other support ships and stuff. Because it wouldn't be, in sheltered positions.
Oh, like the submarine,
or just it capsizes itself because it's stuck in a bay that's got no water.
Oh, okay. So like the submarine mission, but probably not as long.
Well, we were lucky with the submarines, and we were just like, the sub is ours now. I'm trying to think of how, like, there's 120 fucking battle droids to fight on that thing. I don't know if we can just go to room and punch everyone and say this is ours.
No, that is not practical.
We go into the base of the ship, and we go to the base and just, like, empty the tanks and flip it over.
Dump all the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's probably our best. I'm for getting the I just keep thinking of the sea mobs from
Subnautica.
Yeah, the little handheld propeller thingies. Were those the sea moths?
I just think
was that the Sea Glide? I can't remember.
That's the Sea Glide. The Sea Moth is the other one man sub. This is honestly a little between that. Here's our canonical image of the Devilfish one man.
Oh.
Oh, they are
Happy Nautilin
basically.
not
Yeah, they're
included.
basically just like militarized sea glides.
The Scotty Poof? Yeah, it's the Scotty Puff Jr. Mixed scoop.
Yeah, rock. It's got like.
So you'll
torpedoes in it.
notice that this has both personnel scale and vehicle scale weapons. Please, I am asking you guys to be respectful and not blow up infantry targets with vehicle weapons. If you do not respect this, I will have a manta shoot a torpedo at you as a human. Because apparently it's open season. So as long as we play by the honor rules, everything's okay.
I had to. I was about to take a sip. I had to stop because I immediately started laughing.
Okay, yeah. So okay. So the cannons are the ship weapon. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
the blaster cannons are planetary scale because it's on a vehicle.
Okay, that's fair.
Repeating blasters are.
I assume those are the
noted
ones
as-
at the bottom are like the cannons.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so
If we won't launch the nukes, Omega won't either.
both-
Yeah, I've had certain times where it's made sense for vehicles to fire vehicle guns at players, but generally there's a reason why lots of like tanks and stuff usually have like repeating blasters on them, so you can politely shoot at enemies on foot rather than just be like, well, we're gonna just depress the main gun and you're dead. You're dead, dude.
bye, Dave. So
Like I'm pretty sure none of you would live through 40 damage.
nope.
Nah.
That's
Can I reflect it?
I think
One.
All right.
Can you imagine?
I remember BX getting hit by what was it, 60 points of damage, but just max cap damage cap.
Aramaa barely survives
I
with
think I
a
will
crit
barely
injury,
survive,
and
'cause
Boots
I
is
can-
like, "It's not that bad."
I have 1 armor, but I only have only have 22 wounds. No, I couldn't do it.
I think I had
That would be
like
nap time.
7, 8 soak, and then 26 whatever.
It's basically it's instant
I had
nap
a
time.
lot.
So like
You
I
just
said,
go. You try to dodge it.
in the lore, the Devilfish one man sub, you can see OMS Devilfish. It does have what are called laser cannons, but as usual for RPG stuff, I'm like, well, that doesn't work. So it's got repeating blasters, and then it's got low-level blaster cannons for vehicle stuff. So if you run into enemy submersibles, you can actually shoot them. But ideally, you'll just use your little Scooty Puffs and not get seen, right?
Ideally.
I mean,
So-
considering how I can give each other stealth.
going
Well,
on
that
the
working
water.
in this vehicle.
Sneaking under the water is different than sneaking into jungle.
True.
So it sounds like you guys are going to go on a little dive mission again.
All right, so
How many people should we bring in this case?
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water.
oh shit, that's right. I have someone waiting in me in the fucking water. Fuck.
I mean, this time you won't be alone.
Oh, what did they say anything? Omega could have pulled that out and surprised us.
No, no.
I can pre-warn you, there is no shadow snake waiting. I thought about it, but I could not guarantee you would go in the water, and I was like, that's fine. There's other dumb challenges.
I would want to ruin the joke by stabbing you with the basket, but whatever.
You hate fun.
You do hate fun, X.
That is a joke, though.
Aw.
But
I mean,
Aramaa just looks to the sky, and there's just a silhouette, and there's just the faded shadow
The
snake. with
cloud
skull.
just looks like a snake.
It's like,
Over you.
always
Sorry,
thought it
I
looked like a
imagine.
devilfish.
Imagine you see this in the sky. Where is it?
if it is what I think it is. Yeah. I like Shark Puppet. All right. Well, so yeah, let's go with the sneaking entry. Like, honestly, it's a 50-50 shot. If it can't make it out and it capsizes, well, it might take some structure. Oh, well, actually, it depends if its fucking keel takes any damage. Who fucking knows? But if we get it so low that it can't do anything, they'll probably have to be like, well, we're stuck here. And they'll probably run away with whatever fighters they have on board.
Yeah.
And if we're lucky, we'll be able to get like, I doubt they have any actual like information about their other movements in other places about on the ship, so they'll push it. So.
Honestly,
I mean, you guys remember, this is not like the end. This is the beginning of a new wave. You guys know that there's a fortress on a river and there's a base full of tanks somewhere, but you guys wanted to do water mission.
Yep.
We're clearing up the rest of the coast.
Which makes sense. This is technically the objective that is closest to you where you are right now as you look at the command.
And it gives us, pun intended, a nice beachhead.
Yeah.
It does. We do get full control of the coast by this point after doing this. So yeah.
So now the question is, how many dudes are we going to bring with us?
Yeah, you do not have, because parts of the facility are either submerged or are covered over. They are covered walkways, carousels, reservoirs. You do not have a head count. You know that obviously they could have carried in up to 500 battle droids on their battleship.
Probably not
so
active.
You might be looking at strength, but you also don't know. But the class. It's the classic paradox. The more dudes you bring, the less stealthy.
Yeah, but the more dudes we bring, the more firepower we bring to bear. And if
bring, like, a
everyone's
squad
dead
of-
and no one raised the alarm, we're still in stealth.
And
Yes, that's Aramaa's school of stealth.
actually, consider riding the success I guess Aramaa had. Would our location be like in the bottom part of the ship? So if we entered from the bottom, we just don't have to go any above deck, any higher deck. So we just be one deck level.
What?
Yeah, what?
What?
We don't all need to say what.
We're not getting on the ship, Axe. We're swinging past the ship, getting inside the facility, and then we're gonna throw open the floodgates so that the bay basically drains out and scuttles
Okay.
the ship.
I thought we were
You're
going
gonna
into
basically they're gonna run away, or no. You're gonna go through the bay, because remember, this is a giant pumping station.
Yes.
There are giant fucking aqueducts that you guys can swim through because it is designed to do that.
Mhm.
So you're gonna, instead of shooting up the outer bay, we're gonna swim through the outer bay into the inner bay facility, and then you guys are gonna have to take over some control rooms and flip some switches, turn some knobs.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to like the base of the ship to like break its tanks and flip it over.
No, like I want, like, Aramaa's greedy. I do not want to give up on that ship if I absolutely have to. If it runs away, well, that means I can steal it another day. If it gets stuck, well, that means, well, depending, again, I think I mentioned this earlier, depending on the damage to the keel, because guess what? Ships are not supposed to actually fucking rest on their keel. We might be able to save it. If not, we can just fucking have some space pick and pull come and grab it or something.
Space U-Haul.
Yeah. Be like, please take
Grab
this.
haul. Yeah.
And I'll
All
use
right,
that
then.
to fund other sweet ventures on this planet.
Then I guess in this case we should probably just bring at least another clone squad, just so we have like more than just us 5 if we're bringing one of your companions along.
Oh, I would like to bring Skirk.
At this point, it's almost like a given.
Skirk
Skirk.
becomes Sewer Gator.
Oh god, that reminded me of the picture I saw on Lucky's Twitter earlier. The fucking gator slip and slide.
Skirk of the Lake, what is your wisdom? Hunt.
Hang on, because I have to post it. Where is it?
I know what it.
But yes, you guys can score. Yeah.
But
We just go by through a tank and just someone sees this going by like, what?
I guess
So we're going to initiate phase 1 sneakfully. And
Yeah,
then
Yes.
possibly part 2 will be murderly.
murder.
So I guess in this case
well,
we get the
honestly, we have a lot of fire on effect. We might not. And honestly, I'm gonna be real. No matter how many dudes we bring, we almost never, ever actually use them. Ever.
It's why I think we should bring like one upper squad just to have it so we can do like a pincher maneuver if needed.
We're not. Knowing us, we're not gonna need it.
No, that's fair.
You may also, though, you may want to have them hold positions while you're not there.
Yeah, hold key positions.
So
like
that
this
is
is our
not-
getaway.
So
That
enemies cannot retake things.
that's actually probably more important. Yeah.
Yeah, we might need people to hold the control rooms.
Then
It is partition.
let's see here. How many arcs do we have?
You got like those guys.
Squad or
You
two?
could bring 5 or 6.
Let's bring 5 or let's grab the arcs. I think this is something arcs. We need less people who have high lethality.
Yeah, all right.
So
You load up some special forces crews. They put in their oxygen bottles. They're ready to go.
mhm.
That's another
yeah.
important thing, by the way. How much will you breathe? Because
I was going to ask about that.
I believe the rule is, I will check for holding your breath, but I believe it's minutes equal to brawn?
So I have the vacuum sealed trait on my armor, so it's like how much do I need to put like air tanks on?
That's another mod.
Yeah.
Or
so-
you need to get well, you would have to...
I believe,
You're wearing a fully enclosed and sealed helmet, so...
I believe that
Yeah,
it's
let me just-
amphibious modification or
Yeah, let me
something
go
like that.
check because I think I have it somewhere.
I think there's actually a couple of ways, but yeah. So, holding breath, you can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to brawn, and then you suffocate. So that's
Our Jedi belt
not
comes
very
with
long.
rebreathers, but I don't actually know how long rebreathers last. Does it actually say?
It should stay
Let me
in
check.
the gear list.
Let me check.
We did use rebreathers to like swim into the island base, so
I'm
no, actually, I
I'm
think you guys
personally of the, I
switched
am
it.
personally of the thought that I'm sorry. Wait, what? I lost my train of thought.
Well, I was just gonna say before you lost your there, that I believe you guys switched to some of you switched to dive armor, but also maybe. So I should point out that the one. I don't know if you guys any have those. But while your armor may be vacuum sealable, that's 10 minutes only against vacuum and toxic environments. That doesn't
Yeah.
actually help you when there's.
Yeah, I know.
would it let me at
Non-oxygen
least be able to use it for the amphibious modification?
Well, I mean, yeah, your armor can take an oxygen tank.
Okay.
But
I'll just
that's
swap
always been known because clone armor is semi-modular and fully enclosed.
Yeah. We've
yeah,
done
so-
diving missions before, and it's just like, you just wear your normal armor, and here you go.
I was like, what do I take out then? Let's see.
There's
one use
also-
2 hour underwater. I might need it more for the 2 hours.
You might, yeah. We might. Should I like get 4 amphibious modifications that can do 9 hours? Mod those out for everyone.
Are you gonna be underwater for 9 hours?
No, it's to have like 9
Probably
hours.
not.
No, but just to have the air. 'Cause I don't think it. This is like automatically refills.
I mean, yes, it does. It's not like
Okay.
pipe it. You're not going to be on enclosed air the entire time. That's not how you wear diving.
Then we just need to get 4 of those, I guess. So let me just go pop something.
Where there also is clone. Oh, right, I forgot everything in the because it's Star Wars. Everything in the fucking wiki. Even though Fantasy Flight Games is from Minnesota, they spell everything British with O's.
Yeah!
But
Armor
you
with a
can
U!
also, you can also for free rustle up clone dive armor.
Yeah!
Right.
There's the U.
That exists. Yes, it has the U, which is why I couldn't find it. I know there's clone dive armor. There it is.
Clearly,
So
I
that
just...
is standard issue clone gear. So
let's see here. Yeah, the aquatic breathers only work for 2 hours.
I
think I'll
mean, so it would not. You guys can do math. You can look at the bay, and you can look at the the area in there. And the devilfish is like, well, it's also, but still, it's a vehicle, that moves underwater.
Yes.
The actual initial insertion will probably not take you a full 2 hours of time. It's a question of how far out do you want to insert away from the bay and swim up underwater, and then once you're inside the facility, how much time are you planning on underwater? And unfortunately, the aquata breathers are they're not reusable, so they do not come back.
No. If I bring a couple extra, I think I'd be okay. Probably the best. I'll have the one in my belt, then if I grab 2 extra, that's total 6 hours.
Yeah, it's one for a return and one for an emergency.
Probably same then.
I'm probably not gonna listen. I'm probably not gonna need one on return.
Well, 2 for emergency then.
Yeah. Just in case we take a little bit long, or for some odd reason we have to suddenly get back in the water. Well, I should take that back. Suddenly have to get back in the water for any long length of time, because like I said, it's minutes to brawn. I have 4. I can hold my breath for 4 minutes. If I'm just trying to hide from a dude.
No, it's rounds.
Oh, it's
I
rounds.
clarified.
No. Yeah. Okay. That's really bullshit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move that threat monitor to.
Well, I think it's because they have there's not really a defined time on how long it is, but yeah, no, it's not very long. That's probably a couple of minutes.
Well, if I'm maybe trying to hide from a passing patrol or something, it should be enough. So yeah, actually, how much are the aquatic breathers?
All right, there you go.
They're 1,000. And wait, no, that's the wrong thing. They're 100. Okay. Oh, they're only E0. Sick.
Yeah, but they are rarity 7.
I just moved some stuff around and I could put the modification on. So
I'm pretty sure you have one or more amphibious mods for armor laying around.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we've used them in the past.
Yeah. Ah,
I was just moving hard points around. So
Yeah.
did I?
Yeah, do they take a hard
That's what I'm
point?
saying. If you have free space for the hard point, you can just install it because I'm
takes
pretty
one
sure
hard
you've got
point.
some.
Yeah.
It uses a singular hard point.
Oh, cool.
Here, you
That
can
takes
have
me
you can
down
have
to-
you can have my old one because my armor is not sealed.
Yeah, your current armor is not oxygen mask oxygen compatible.
No.
All right, cool.
You are wearing a set of armored pajamas.
Yes.
I will unequip the bio-support dispenser.
Have at least 5 hours of oxygen.
All right. So
Yeah.
Also, the amphibious mod does remove a setback die for full action for water, which will matter.
Okay, so I need to get a couple rebreathers. Well, I need to get 4 rebreathers because Web is gonna need a couple. Actually, Web, how good are you in water, by the way?
In water,
Yeah.
it's
Do you have any bonuses?
athletics. I
Okay.
don't have any bonuses from
Being a
it's
sweet
just
otter? Okay.
it's just light source thing, and then yeah.
Okay.
You don't ignore penalties.
Well,
There's
they
no-
look like otters, but they are not necessarily an amphibious species.
They're more so like insectoid otters.
They live underground
What?
usually,
Oh, okay.
colonies. So
They're sort of
I'm
like,
pretty sure that Wevu has a decent athletic score.
I have like 2 athletics, 3 brawn, plus a whole bunch of force dice.
All right. So I'm gonna buy these from the group fund because these are mission relevant equipment. And then let me see here. So they're 7. They'll go up to 9. Roll. And
Right, I can buy a mod part for the lightweight frame. I forgot about that one.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, right.
I can put that down to like 1 encumbrance.
We talked about this before we started recording, but should we put time into like?
Yes, we're gonna
Yeah,
put
then-
time into making Webu cybernetics, but I'm just one thing at a time here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the bookkeeping phase.
Well, you're in mission prep, so
Yeah, mission prep.
V for advantage.
because we do not just go on a mission and just be like, I'll do this. You jump in the water and you're like, oh, I can only hold my breath for how long? Shit.
I think I might have
I
fucked
mean,
with myself.
technically, the thing is, remember, you don't like immediately start dying when you run out of hold breath. You just start suffocating, which just means you take 3 strain every round.
I
Yeah,
can
what's
make
the
that-
worst that could happen?
I can make that 1 strain around for resolve, so at least I could probably survive a bit.
Let's make that a solid 4-4. So that'll be no wait. Let's make that a 5-4, and so we can get a. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make it just. Let's put it all in there. Let's put that 20% discount.
All right.
Let me see here. So that's 4 of them. There's 700. That's 28. Someone give me the math. What's 20% off 2,800? I don't want a math.
2800, that's 280, so that's 560 from 2800, so that's 2240.
Yep,
2240.
Marth is correct.
All right.
Right, right, yeah.
2240. All right. So Marth, you have yourself 2 extra Aquata rebreathers.
Okay,
With me.
right, was their weight?
They're easier.
Zero.
Okay,
They're
easier.
designed for
Okay.
emergency. So keep them in a belt pouch if you have one free.
I think I do.
Belt pouches are great. Let me...
Put away the energy potions I'm carrying.
Actually, can I just stuff them in my fucking bandolier?
They are U0, probably.
Let me see. What is in my bandolier?
All these Aramaa branded Monster energy drinks.
Now my bandolier is full, but I do. That means I have extra belts. But I definitely have extra belts. Let me see. Where are my belt pouches?
Pouches.
Oh, there they are. Military belt pouch. Binders, energy potions, water of life, foul tasting. Oh yeah, I have waters of life. Energy potions empowered. Yeah, I'll get rid of these energy potions with Draught of Fire on them. Unless anyone else wants to spontaneously burst into flames for a round.
I'm good.
Game 5 strain.
Is it only for brawling attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
But you're on fire. And it's sick. Alright, then I will remove those.
And you scored some advantage on that. Is there any additional aquatic equipment you think you need?
Aquatic equipment. Wait, actually, can I get 2 more? I think Skirk might need them.
Sure.
Cool. Skirk now has rebreathers.
And okay, so those both things are now installed, so their postal rifle's now down to 1E.
Sick. Paste.
And then I get one boost die on it.
Don't do that, me. That was horrible. Why'd you do that? Alright, and 2 aquatic rebreathers. Alright, so yeah, well, as has been mentioned several times before, it is going to be dark as fucking knobs down there. How are your guys' portable light situations?
Right.
Hey, Omega, will my helmet-mounted glow rod still work?
Yes.
Oh, well,
That would
I'm
basically
good.
is like a dive light. Yeah.
Do these things not?
This thing has been the greatest purchase I've ever made.
The Deathwish have like lights in them?
No,
Or
you do not see headlights on that. No, it does not.
Okay. We'll find something, I guess.
Max, do you not have a helmet-mounted glow rod?
No, because I don't have tactically clone armor. I have something that's made using clone armor.
Does it matter? Can you not just bolt a glow rod to your helmet?
I don't think so, because it really requires it to be actually clone armor, I think.
Does it?
Is there no way you can pilot
Hang
this
on.
thing and just have a glow rod held in, like, your fingertips or something?
Hang on. I gotta look this up now.
Possible, but
You'll find where it is again, because I just remembering that we had this conversation at some point.
Glow rod. I'm in the wrong search bar. Good job, me. I hate that when I do that.
I think it's in the homebrew.
Oh, it's not in the fucking armor list.
yeah, no, because it up. Because for some reason the game, despite the fact there being 50,000 clone helmets on the lights on their helmets, they never put that in. Made it up.
Yeah, I remember it took so fucking long to find it. It's like, oh, there's a helmet-mounted version. Fuck yeah.
I don't think I have.
Oh, it's okay. It's 0. I could probably just I could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
just so good.
Okay, yeah, I'll just mod it out then. Give people.
It's free real estate.
I'm gonna add the bits to this and just have it. Is it? Can you turn it on and off or no? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on a glow stick.
Okay, I guess I should just put this on my helmet then.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna mod it to actually.
Well,
add the
I have
bits.
to remind you that it adds a boost die that you cannot get rid of to detect you while you've got it on because you've got a flashlight on,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
which may possibly be why you have not gotten it before. Because
Yeah, it's like in the
it's
Vegas
not
where it says
stealthy to
remember.
bolt flashlights to yourself.
Yeah, it's like it's like in when you wear when you
But-
wore the stealth armor and Old War Blues, and it's like please turn off the light.
As we say, like, you can literally just turn it off, though.
Yeah, you just lose the bonuses.
That's fine. Can I make like 2 mechanics checks to like get those mods on? That'd be good.
Well, you gotta buy them, but yes,
Sure, I can do that.
Marth already rolled to modify parts stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in the prep phase,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and we are at a point where we are deciding how we're going to illuminate ourselves.
If we're buying... Oh, wait, no. We can't really buy the Cybernetics, can we?
What do you mean?
Are we... Okay, are we... After sorting this out, we're gonna work on Wevuguk's thing, or...
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. My brain was
I'll-
wait a
I'll-
second.
I'll just spend the 200 credits to get the 2 parts. I think that's fine.
100 per.
Yeah.
Please stop me if it's wrong.
Actually, I will be right back. So you
Alright.
guys do your rolls real quick.
Yep.
Aramaa obviously doesn't care about it being dark.
Oh right, I need to.
It's
fix my
always
multi-tool.
dark.
I need to make a new multi-tool. I think I need to fix it again.
Yes,
It's broke.
some
So
kind
it's
of
I should roll to fix that.
easy mechanics check to fix your lock.
You should upgrade from a multi-tool to some kind of omni-tool.
I wish it worked that way.
I mean, it's already basically it's any mechanics check it's good for.
Yeah.
Yes.
In which case, yeah, no, that's good.
Yes, and I would say I think the damaged one step is like, well, actually, technically, I think the result was
You broke it where it just I couldn't use it for skullduggery checks anymore.
chapter.
Because I think like a new one, but I think if you're really let me just like make a new part for it.
Okay, unusable. Yeah, that's. I would say that counts as major damage. Make a hard mechanics check to fix it.
Okay.
And remember, you don't get your multi-tool bonus. You can't use the tool to fix the tool.
It's like, wait a second.
It's very non-Euclidean.
It just didn't. It was just E1 instead of like E4.
Yeah.
It just didn't weigh much. That was the whole point of it. I have a toolbox for other things.
Still conduct your check.
Yeah.
But any special bonus, maybe. Again, non-Euclidean. I don't know if you guys need binders. But then again, I think the reason why everybody's carrying binders is because the last time this came up, it was a question of, shit, why don't we have any binders? And now you just have been carrying binders for...
in our pouch pockets all the time.
Every single mission
literal
I've
months.
had binders.
Yeah,
of real
like,
time.
reminds me of a Deadlands adventure where it's like, okay, does anyone have matches to light the dynamite? And then since then, everyone has always got matches in their pocket. Because you never know when you need to light dynamite.
I have not studied Deadlands that hard. Is it really that nitpicky? What a fucking 90s game. I would, as your GM, I would just be like, do any of you smoke? Okay, you have matches. I'm not a fucking asshole.
Well, no, what happened was that the person who went to light the matches told everyone to start running away, and as everyone's halfway out, oh, this person doesn't have matches. They can light it. Fuck.
Juggle.
And the rest of the party was already halfway away.
Alright.
That's why we're just like, no, matches now.
Payroll.
Fix it. Now let's do the other two things. Alright, so let's do those other two things. Start off hard.
That function.
Oh, sorry.
Gesundheit.
Okay, get all the rolls I can do right now.
Use that one advantage to do my next roll.
Oh.
Yep.
People are still rolling.
Yep. Axe, remember, this is multi-tool because the lockpick was broken.
Alright, and then the second mod, I'll give myself another boost and I guess an upgrade and move on.
I need to know. Tell me if you can understand what Axe just said, because I kind of did, but the sound waves are also still very small.
Okay, I'm sorry, I got anxious. I'll grab another boost and an upgrade and move on.
Okay, because I'll be honest, my response would have been I heard mumbling in the sense of Axe's voice.
No, all I heard was mumbling as
Ooh,
well.
I forgot to add the
failed.
I forgot to add the advantage and success on that, so it's definitely just 6 advantage.
Yeah. Well, that means we didn't check this before. That does mean it actually matters. What order did you do that in?
Let's see. The first one was the range.
Okay. So the one you have whiffed on.
I was like
gone forever.
I forgot on the 2 things. I forgot to add the success advantage on them, so I was dumb. So.
But you still would have failed that check.
Yes. Yeah. If it was just advantage, can I make it that I don't break that part?
With 6 advantage, yeah, you can probably attempt it again at a later date, but you'd have to buy more points, and I don't know if it's bookkeeping phase.
It doesn't really matter.
Marth's talking about he's got a built-in helmet comlink, but yeah, that's probably depends on whether or not you want to do a helmet. By the way, I should warn you all, radio travels very poorly through water, so consider that when doing comms.
Here it is, cybernetics.
But I think only Wevu is the one we haven't explicitly done anything with light on, and depending on the context, Wevu has low light vision. Well, kind of. So I'll use this opportunity while we're not doing anything because Marth's away, and we probably can't resolve the cybernetic issue for Marth's character while he's not. But I would like to once again point out how nobody fucking edits nothing.
What?
So Selonians are phrased as a species as dark vision, remove all setback dice due to darkness, but cannot see in absolute darkness. What the fuck does that mean?
Wait.
I guess if it's,
Wait.
I guess that means if it's pitch blackness, like there's nothing. So
As
yeah.
opposed to say like, I think
trench?
the way that I will interpret it that makes sense is other species have dark vision like Keldor, and that just says remove up to 2 setback dice imposed due to darkness. So that's what I'm going to interpret that as. But why the fuck did you write it that way, FFG? Why didn't you edit it better in so that it made more consistent sense? I don't think the Corellian book where you introduced Selonians was that early. You had several other species to practice on, but whatever.
But now this Goliath has medium range, so I don't know how that comes up at all.
Well, it matters because it also removes penalties for range attacks as well. So like,
Yeah.
not that matters at super long range for you because you have like 5 scopes you can switch between. But
Yeah.
it actually would matter if you wanted to say pull your pistol and shoot somebody at medium range because you would actually remove the penalties now because it's boosted.
Yeah, you know what it matters? It matters for me. But, yeah, Marth has returned.
All right.
All
I
right.
believe Lucky was...
Yeah, so what we want to do is... I can't remember what exactly was damaged, but I know Marth lost a point of agility. Crit. So what we're going to do is we're going to custom make a prosthetic appendage, which is going to cost us 1,000 credits with a rarity 3. It's going to take a hard mechanics check and a time of 12 hours. All this thing will basically do is just replace functionality. So all it will do is mean that Marth gets that point of agility back.
Yeah, you negate the otherwise permanent loss of...
Yes. So, with that, let us spend 2,000 credits. Oh shit, that's right, prices are doubled. I forgot about that. I need to actually mark that. Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah. But also, I don't know if you accidentally... I was thinking about this earlier. I don't know if you accidentally added a digit. Did you say like 2,200? Because remember, it's 100 for a quadruple.
Oh, was it only 100? Oh man, I was dumb.
Yeah, it's 100, not 1,000. Had that error before, so. But it's 200 per breather. You paid for 4, so it should be 800. But then you reduced by 20% and got like 2 for free.
Yes.
So whatever that works out to. Math.
600. Wait, no, that's 25.
640.
640. Thank you. Well, let me edit that math real quick.
Yes. So the crafting process takes 12 hours, but you have crafters for that.
Yeah. So.
And then installing it means that somebody has to do a basic medical supplies. Also a mechanics check.
So who wants to handle the actual crafting of the cybernetic? Okay, guess I'll do it.
I was gonna do it.
I mean, there was a lot of time on that. I was thinking to myself, who would be better?
I was thinking of like
Camo's a modern.
Yeah, I have some bits for that. It just
it was just a moment of like, if it's medicine, yeah, sure, I can do it. If it's computers,
so it's
but if it's mechanical,
it's mechanics checks all the way down because nobody went out of their way to be like, hey, I want to buy the custom cybernetic skill.
Ooh, excuse me.
And, does not. Yeah, there's no explicit to actually get about medicine, so it's a hard mechanics check for whomever.
Where did I put that?
All right, I was just curious if like Wevu and Camo want to work on it together, just so we can combine the pool, but depends.
Revu is. Do you want to ask for Wevu's assistance while she's the one who's meant to be getting this?
Well, I mean, it's not being installed; it's being made.
Yeah, this is
true.
Installing it's a separate thing.
Which is very I by the way, I was talking about how weird that was earlier because it requires you to have basic medical tools, but it's still a mechanics check.
Yeah.
You have to make like nerve
you have to borrow Boots' med kit, but you cannot have Boots roll it because he does not have mechanics.
Imagine Boots is just off to the side going, yes, I see.
Right, well, you're probably going to have to be present for the installation because there's going to be some slicing of skin, my dude.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. So we have like a toolkit.
Essentially, it's just that Dr. Nip.
I'm going to use
I haven't rolled to get the parts yet, my dude. Calm down.
Okay, sorry. I
was assembling the team.
I'll assemble my pool in quiet.
So, cons 3.
Of teenagers with attitude.
Rarities at 5, which is 4 5s. Average?
Yeah, average.
I like at least that this thing I can never forget because it involves basic arithmetic. You can figure it out on my hand. Now, you want to tell me how much it costs with discounts? Oh, shit. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Unless you really want to bully somebody into selling you cybernetic parts with the dark side, the cybernetic store is currently out. For those advantages, I will give you 2 boosts on your next check after maybe you come back to this to buy again. But because the guy will keep an eye out for it. But yeah, I don't have any.
Marth, how badly do you want this point fixed?
I don't really know if it's well.
Yeah.
Rolled those successes. I'm just like,
He
holy
doesn't-
shit! Fuck.
Now there's 1 success in there because there was double failures. 1 purple.
Right, you only have 4. I forgot everything on like 5 of it.
All right, then we'll bank it for now.
All right.
I guess
So
flip the
jot
point,
down
yeah.
somewhere a note. You have 2 boost die on your next check to search to buy materials for
Cybernetic materials.
cybernetics because the cybernetic store is currently empty. But it'll come back later. All right.
Jim Bob and
Anything-
Bob Jim decided to take off each other's arms as a bet, and out of replacement parts.
Give.
Yep, you failed. Anything else you want to work out? Like you've picked guys, you've got your vehicles picked, you've got some like light breathing planned.
Yeah, and we don't want to like destroy this place, so we don't need to take any explosives.
We can always take a little bit of explosives, but I'm pretty sure Camo got that.
I mean, Camo's got a goodie bag, which I'm sure he didn't actually use anything out of last time.
I think I made sure they had like 4 or 5 left if we use all the rest of it.
Still got those AP grenades you guys called me.
Yeah, I think because we're gonna be on being underwater is not gonna be big, so maybe I'm thinking does multi-magnets work underwater?
Yeah.
I'll just pack some of those.
I feel like Axe talks, and then eventually he'll just start thinking out loud, and I just can't hear him anymore as he goes to mumble mode.
People talk out loud sometimes. I'm not gonna out him onto it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got Axe at a sufficient volume level where I can understand him. I, again, do not know 100% if it transfers to the recording, but at the very least, I can pick up what he's saying, so that works for gameplay stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My bag is full, but my bag's already pre-full because I was using a
bag is
separate
full,
satchel for the mission, so we're good.
All right, so everyone
Okay,
got
there we go.
weapons. Everyone's got armor. Does everyone have lights? Everyone has modes of transportation. Everyone has ways to breathe. Does anyone want to make sure to pack any sort of special little goodies just in case something weird happens? Camo's got explosives. I have a lightsaber.
I've still got a liter of Bacta.
Why?
You never know.
I mean, don't you still have like 7
Ranger doing
open
back to
inventory right
specialist.
now?
What
We
was
did
that?
go for this. Don't you like a 7 open encumbrance right now?
Yeah, I don't know why you're phrasing it like it's a bad thing. He's fine.
No, what I'm saying is like you should be fine.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I've got 2 liters of Bacta.
Good old Bacta fixes everything.
Exactly.
Splash you with Bacta.
I mean, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
That's by the way. Also, that's another thing about editing. That's an implied use. They sell you Bacta in liters, but they never say that you can just dump a liter of Bacta on a guy.
Yeah. So hopefully an injury like what happened to Wevuguk doesn't happen again. I can just be there and be like, Bacta! Splash! Throw it like holy water. Just sprinkle it.
I mean, you joke, but there have been at various points Bacta grenades. Yes, I yelled just that.
No,
make a
no,
grenade
because you say you
deals.
joke, I literally just never mind. I'll be...
All right. So.
All right, let's go.
All right. I would like to do a couple things before we go, though. Actually,
Sure.
When are we setting out? That's another question. Do we want to go double dark early, like we like to do, when things are double dark?
I mean, I would like to remind everybody, sunlight transmits very poorly through water as well. Water's just really a shitty material,
Yeah.
honestly. And this is Soheliv. So even at high noon, it's not like, you guys go to the bottom of this bay, which I would like to remind you has been dredged out very deep. It will still be dim.
I know it's a good idea to go at night, because usually organic people will probably be asleep, but I feel like considering the last our last stealth mission, they're getting more and more wise to tactical insertions. So maybe trying to go at a time that seems unexpected might work.
So clearly, okay, so we're going to go at high noon.
I mean, considering our last stealth mission, which was just our last mission, I mean, they've gotten better at it, but they haven't gotten better at it. Is the way.
Oh yeah, no, they're still learning, but if we keep them on their toes.
No, I'm dead serious. We're going to go at noon. Let's borrow the sub. We'll puddle along underwater for a little bit.
Yep.
We'll underwater saloon. Keck. We'll borrow, excuse me, our 6 sub. We'll probably deploy a good ways out from their sensor range. And we'll use our scooties to just hug the ocean and bay floor until we get there. I think is probably our best idea.
Yeah, probably the best idea until something comes up.
I just hope we don't come across any fucking sea slugs.
Oh no, but you.
I think
Those are tropical.
Anyway, so I would like to.
Those are tropical heat jokes, as technically, if you've been paying attention to the lore, those guys were at a higher up latitude than you are currently now. You are more south from that position. But all right, I wish to, because we have been doing our usual pre-prep dance and shopping and stuff for about an hour, I would like to take a break.
Right.
I told you I'd have to take a break. I've been drinking this bottle of water. So let's pause down and take an intermission, and when we get back to it, underneath the water. We can't do that joke, though. We've already used that 100% because we go under the water a lot.
You used repulsor rifle twice.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, let's get everything set on up. We'll set up for the next day. I would like to use foresee, though. And look upon the future!
All right, sure. Go for it.
So, let me pull up the rules for foresee real quick, because I think I have a few upgrades to it.
Possible.
And I can't rightly remember what they do.
Just potential.
So, let's see here.
I think they make it less wibbly-wobbly, timey.
I think they had like additional details, because I bought them all. Let's see here. Okay, so it's strength, duration, so I have 2 strength and 2 duration, so...
Okay.
Duration is not going to be a problem. I don't need to increase the amount of days. I just want to see tomorrow.
Fair enough.
But so let's see here. Basic. Yeah, so it's just a Force Destiny roll.
So, audience, you're gonna have to suck it up. I moved the pop filter away a little bit. I keep being way too quiet when I just talk, mutter. The big ring of cloth keeps me away from my microphone, my mouthophone.
Mouthophone. So 5 force dice.
I'm sure the audio balance is all over the place.
Sick. So up to a day. I will spend 1 just to make sure that it's all of tomorrow.
All right.
And then I have to spend 1 to actually activate.
Yep.
So that leaves me 3. And so I can spend all 3 on... Well, actually, no, that's because I have 2 strength upgrades. That gives me 6 details?
Again. Hints. Hit. Strength. Yeah.
Yeah, so from
See,
basically... Yeah, tomorrow, 6 details.
Okay. All right. Okay. You'll have to be okay if the Force doesn't find 6 details to tell you.
No, that's fine.
Just heads up.
That's fine.
Okay.
One of the details, I see a pipe.
Yeah, sure. We'll start there. You have visions of a large aqueduct or pipe looming in the darkness, but you see little red blinking lights in it in front of you. Beep, beep. So there's that going on there. You see squads of aqua droids, your amphibious buddies, the aqua droids, your favorite world, swimming through the water in front of you, moving around, coming to and fro. You see a vision of yourself looking at a fortified enemy checkpoint, it looks like. You see a long concourse, that's covered over a big wide open area for normally it would be like for walking, but there's enemy barricades armed with blasters and mortars and stuff poking out, staring down at you.
How dare.
You see foresee massive, that was 3 by the way, this is number 4. You see massive pumping equipment, turbines, reservoirs, drains, but they're not turned on. You see in the details that that parts may be missing from them. You sense a fetch quest in your future.
I was about to say, yeah.
You see a vision of humanoids, organics. Do you have any? Check where that place is before I ask what skills you have. Do you have any xenology?
No.
Okay. Do you have any outer rim?
No.
Okay.
Your clones have those.
So pretty out. Yeah. So you don't recognize them right away. You see bald humanoids, pale skinned in looks like pressure suit type armor, fiddling with many droids and devices arrayed against you. Perhaps if you describe this to somebody later, they can roll things. And then your final detail is you see a big stonking door with a combination lock in it. It shows you several images that you will have to insert correctly to open the lock.
This is mean, but I have to post this because it's making me giggle just every time I see it. Why would you do that? Okay, I have shared it.
Omega's about to fucking throw us a slide puzzle.
Yeah, I'm ready for puzzles. Listen, it ain't a water temple unless it has bullshit puzzles. This is a rule. I play Legend of Zelda.
Oh, a bullshit boss.
It's probably more of a code kind of puzzle, considering that's how usually that works in a tabletop setting.
What?
What?
I'm making a Legend of Zelda joke. What are you doing?
I was just coming to get what probably was, but okay.
Sucking all the fun out of it.
All right, so I have ideas. I will relay things.
I
will
made
ask.
up 6 thing.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, 4C is one of those weird things. It's like basically has the GM to explain things ahead of time that they're not sure may or may not happen. So it's kind of like, but I bought it, so I want to use it.
Yeah, no, it's fair. It's just like it's mostly just the nonsense of you get +1 detail per strength upgrade per force point, and I'm just like, Fantasy Flight, what the fuck? Like, what do you do if you're doing a sandbox game? How do you know what the future's like? I don't know. You guys haven't decided what you're doing yet.
I guess you have to target it. I guess you have to give the
I guess
the GM a
that
target.
you approach the player like, well, what do you think you guys are gonna be? Yeah. Anyway.
What are you scrying towards?
Luckily, this adventure is entirely written out, so I was able to cherry pick a handful of interesting things. So
all right, so we'll take note of that. We have aqua droids, a fortified position. That's going to be interesting. I am going to take a shot in the dart and think that glowing red lights underwater are fucking mines. Those are going to be fun. Then we have some people? Question mark?
Yep.
It looks like they were working on droids.
Technicians.
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to say they're probably just some technicians.
Oh, Nemoidians.
And then we got...
No, you would recognize them.
No, yeah. And then we got some... Then we got a water. We got a... Wait, what do I want to call
Some
it?
Wawa.
No, we got a engineering puzzle, and then we got a door puzzle. Sick. All right, but I do believe that is it for me. So
Okay. Those of you who have knowledge xenology or knowledge outer rim, please roll an check if you can recognize that thing Aramaa described.
All right, I'll roll outer rim. What difficulty?
I'll roll xenology.
What difficulty?
Average. How much did I crush the audio? Not even that much.
I mean,
I think Discord picked it up a little bit better, but it's not as blocky as it could be.
I mean, I bolted back when you said that, so.
Well, that's because I yelled at you. I don't know what you guys' perception of my Discord levels are. Okay. Oh, this is great. This is a great check you guys have done. Okay.
This is so.
Oh, I know, right?
All right. So, Camo, you have no idea. At least at first blush. You can be reasonably certain it's not lots of things, but that doesn't matter right now because, Boots knows what it is. He just knows things incorrectly about them.
It's gonna go fabulously.
They're 300 feet tall and breathe fire!
No, that to you, Boots, sounds like Umbarans, also known as Shadow People.
Fuck those people.
So they are a near-human race. They live in a really, really low-light nebula called the Ghost Nebula. And so they have, like, very, very pale skin. Their eyes are very blue. Yeah. They speak a language called Umbraese that is written in the Umbaran alphabet. Thanks, world building. And you correctly remember, you got an extra success on your Inzelon check, that you believe that they have the ability to perceive slightly in the ultraviolet range, so they can perceive different frequencies of light, so they have low light vision.
Yep.
And you think that the pressure suits are merely dive gear and are in no way anything special about Umbaran biology or technology. They're just wearing wetsuits. Perfectly normal. You think Umbarans love water?
And it must come from a water planet.
So with 3 advantage, you didn't know they were Umbarans right away, Camo, but when Boots tells you that, you do remember some tactical briefings about Umbara, their planet, which is a separatist world. They used to be part of the Republic, but recently their senator was assassinated. And then they rose up as a militia and joined the separatists. So bad there. But what you remember is that they have a very, very particular tech level and produce unique designs of combat droids and armored vehicles. So you recognize that they are an enemy, culture. That's a separatist subfaction who are armed with unique technology. What is that unique technology? You don't fucking.
So you've
been on Soheliv for like a year.
Yeah.
But
Unique technology around here is called a banjo.
I mean, or the Gardner.
The banjo shoots green.
Gardner tech, really. I mean, the weirdest thing is that like all the Gardner tech is more like Elder Thing tech. It's all like it's like biotech.
Yeah, it's all
stuff.
biotechy. Yeah.
It's more like Elder Thing shit than actual like our kind of technology.
Why it's so worth studying. But yes, so there you go. There's going to be some new boys, some new lads you haven't fought before, who can see in the dark and like tech.
New things to add to the kill count.
And definitely we're not part of one of the fuckiest arcs in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
That was definitely not the one where we went all Heart of Darkness.
Oh, were they the ones that made all the viruses?
No, that's not the virus guy. They're responsible for giant centipede tanks and spider tanks and stuff.
Oh.
That was the arc with Pong Krell.
Yeah, the arc with
hellish.
that one Jedi asshole who's like, I don't give a fuck about clones. I'm sending you all to die.
Anyway, while that's happening somewhere else in the galaxy, you guys are riding in your submarine up. I don't know if you're in a sub, so there's not a lot you can do to prepare.
I will use my mind glass.
Go for it. I know that the Wevu already used the cube of cubeness.
The cube.
I forgot his.
And I believe passed the cube check. Yes.
So I can re-roll one of your checks against me.
Hard discipline. I now have. So
Well, cause you to re-roll it.
Yep.
What do I get? Huh. Let's see here.
Well, you get to flip another destiny point.
If they fail, they heal strain equal to half their strain threshold, but cannot use the mind glass for the rest of the day.
Well, sadly, you don't have any strain because you've been resting up, but you have a fun meditation time.
Whee!
But do not learn. All right. All right, let's get her done. Subs. Sploosh, you're in the water.
Whee! Activate aquatic rebreather. I have 2 hours.
All right, you put your rebreather in your... You bite down on the tab and go... I think there's a song... Or is that a band? Oxygen? Is there a song from Hotline Miami called Oxygen, or is that a, like, synth band?
I don't know.
I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Because we need to name this episode something eventually.
Have we not used Aqualung?
I don't...
I'm not sure.
I think that may be one of the few water-related songs we haven't used. Ocean Man already happened.
Yeah, we're not going to use Ocean
We're
Man
Going
again.
Down already happened. Underneath the Water. Remix already happened. Lots of water stuff. But yeah, so first you guys are in your Devilfish one-man subs. I will need you to fly sub. Or swim sub, I guess. Pilot sub, anyway.
Okay.
Everybody make me a...
Pilot Planetary?
Yeah, everybody make me an average pilot planetary roll.
All right.
Alright,
If it was
And
Pilot Space, I'd be a bit
handling?
concerned.
I think handling.
No, handling plus 0.
Handling is plus 0. Okay, it's just speed 1. Yee gee papa.
Mode drives.
Ocean Man.
Sweet!
Boots drives correctly. Whoever succeeds in driving.
I apologize. I have to double check to see if I actually bought the fucking... It says I bought control powers. I gotta make sure I bought the ones I thought I did. Where's enhanced?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you have the space one, so you have to buy the planetary one to get to space. Space.
Gotta go to space.
Gotta go to space. Oh. Oops, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't have the space one, but I do have.
You don't have the...
Oh wait, no,
Do
I
you
do.
have
I do.
planetary? Okay, alright. Then you definitely have the planetary one.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget you guys have like 5 light side, if that actually matters.
Alright, so. Ocean Man. Because otherwise, I'd just be rolling with 2 green. Thanks, Force.
Right.
All right, okay. You all have successfully steered your submarines. There are no pre-mission accidents. Nobody gets lost.
Right at the starting lines, we just crash.
I mean, that's basically what it is. Like, you guys have never operated these little one-man... Well, I don't know. In backstory, you might have. But on camera, you've never operated one of these little one-man subs before, so I figured it was a good time to test, and there's no errors. So, yeah, you guys crew low and slow, like we talked about, hugging the seafloor a lot. There's some great, sweeping sea shots. You pop up over some little, like, underwater sand hills and see some, huge coral reefs under there.
Sick.
You glide through some kelp forests, which may or may not be filled with angry snapping noises.
Hey, look, a tooth.
Yeah. You may even see, like, ancient wrecks. Well, not ancient, but, like, wrecks of boats that have tried to, like, run over the shoals and run aground and, been destroyed in the past, exploring and scouting this hostile frontier planet. And eventually you start to see little outcroppings of very much obviously Gardner structures embedded into the seafloor. You know you're getting close. There. And eventually as you guys are looking, you know, just through the light level filtering down, I should let everybody know that if you were off your submarines, and if you get off them for any reason, technically fully underwater like this count. Some of you may have problems with that.
Sorry, you cut out there for a second.
Yeah,
Countess.
same.
Really? Okay. Difficult terrain.
Okay, thank you.
Weird.
I think
I actually got closer for that bit.
I think it might just be a Discord thing.
Who in the... Sorry, somebody just dumped like 50 on it. Why? Go away. I don't want to scroll. It doesn't matter, Axe. You don't have to comment on every single thing. It's gone now. Anyway, before apparently I cut off and lost my flow there. So, you know, you're underwater. It's hazily lit. Obviously, you know, you're running pretty deep at points, so the high level of the sunlight filtering through clouds and stuff isn't super great. You should probably consider this to be like normal low light, you know, 1 pip of concealment. Mm-hmm. That matters for some of you.
Yeah.
Though I do not know if the clones currently have their helmet flashlights on. Second.
Mine is on.
Okay.
I probably don't need it on right. Yeah, probably wait till like 2 points of concealment.
All right, so everybody can see where Boots is. Because he's using a flashlight underwater, so it's incredibly backlit.
Look at me! Look at me!
And that's when the shark Boots. No. Sorry about that. Weird. Sudden cough attack. That is right. That is an emote we have.
Oh, I forgot about that one!
And if you want to know what that emote is and you're listening to this in the audio version, check out the video version on our YouTube channel, please. You too can understand these jokes. But yeah, so you guys are kind of like see coming up out of the just distant haze as the light level falls off. Just like a giant fucking squared channel like cut into the rising level, you know, a dredged trench that is reinforced with what looks like a mixture of modern and ancient structures, concretes and stuff. And yeah, you're just gonna sail right up in there.
Whee!
Or you would. Except that the very bottom of the trench, where boats don't go, beep, 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 there's sea mines.
Well then.
Obstacle number 1. You can either try and gun it with your bulky Silhouette 2 submersibles through the sea mines.
Are these vehicle sea mines, or are they personnel size?
No, but you're in an unshielded vehicle underwater, so it will suck for you.
Either way.
Guys, if you've never watched the Shooting Fish in a Barrel Mythbusters episode, let me tell you, concussive force in water is bad.
It's just concussive force going into water that is hard.
Well, yeah, bullets don't penetrate because water is a ballistic material, but explosives that are already underwater are bad for you. If the mine detonates, blast automatically triggers.
Yeah.
That's a me rule, but yeah, so
So
there are mines in your way. You can gun it or you can disarm them.
I should probably just disarm a path because we probably don't want to have a complication immediately.
Well, quick question. How
long does it take to disarm?
How would it take to disarm, and would anyone know that the mines have been disarmed if we did it?
Not unless they're looking at them.
Okay.
They're not big
I don't
enough
think
to
they're
have
checking
like,
their sea
remote
mines.
signals.
Okay.
They set up an independent camera to see if the lights are blinking or not.
No, I'm just talking about sensors. Like, there are ways to tell us that your like my explosives are not live anymore. Why is this happening?
No, these are not big enough and do not look modified in any way to have any like special sensor package, any other weird explosive stuff. This is technically a scientific facility, so like if you detonated them, there might be like sensors to be like, hey, there was a water vibration over here. But if you don't blow them up, that'll probably be. To clear a path, I mean, it depends on how big a path you want to clear. It's a pretty decently sized trench, so you could clear a path They're big enough for you to go single file. That'll probably take you like 5 or 10 minutes. If you want to clear like a 2-wide path, or at least just even more wiggle room, maybe more like 15 minutes.
I can do the 15 minutes.
You guys probably... Well, you said you wanted to do that out at your speed 1. You guys might be getting close to an hour on your aqua breathers already.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Take your time, Camo.
All right.
You want to go for the 15?
Yeah, mostly because I want to make sure that because I don't think all of us are like the most confident in using these things, so just in case.
All right. So make me a hard mechanics check to defuse. You will upgrade this check once unless you have specialized underwater tools. Yes, this is a rule.
I don't, so no.
Okay, so there'll be 1 red in there.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Like, I double checked the notes on the mechanics check, and it's like, by the way, doing mechanics checks underwater, if they don't have specialized tools, upgrade it once. Wow, what a actually like helpful and relevant rule for once.
I mean, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
It
And
makes
not
sense.
just
Yeah.
like do whatever.
Like, it reminds me of when I did swimming lessons at school, and it's like, hey, for this next lesson, you need to bring an actual spare bit of clothes to wear, and it's like, this is how difficult it is to swim with actual clothes on.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Let's see. I think my specialist kit. I don't think that applies here. No, I'll just use the bolt. I'll just let it ride. Let's see how this goes.
Also, technically, some of you may or may not have a setback die to brawn-based checks underwater, but some of you do not, because
I do have the Midas blood black die on underwater action. So.
Also, this isn't a brawn check. It's not relevant.
Alright.
You are fully underwater stuff.
We're good.
By the power of muscles, I fixed this.
All right, yes, you are able to fairly swiftly, probably in about half the normal time, get through these mines.
Sick.
If you really wanted any anti-personnel mines, you could probably pocket them, but I don't want to actually
no,
remove any.
These are vehicle sea mines, right?
No, these are anti-personnel mines,
Oh, okay.
so that they actually hurt you guys, swimmers.
No, I'll just leave them here.
Alright.
I think how it goes is like he figures out how to do the one, so they're all the same brand, so just do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean they're all the same make and model, so yeah, it's a pretty simple process. So, all right, you've got a clear path big enough for a little bit of wiggle room, or maybe 2 abreast. You guys can advance to the actual inner bay.
Sick.
Yeah!
Which is kind of interesting because, like I said, before you guys were looking at, cruising along at sea level, looking at, natural formations, water currents, a couple of, like I said, like wrecked ships here and there where people like tried to approach the coast and, got bamboozled, decades ago, centuries ago. You guys ever wanted to, relax and do some treasure diving? Whatever. Have fun. But, this is much more like blocky, regular, artificial. At points, you can probably even still see some of the dredge marks from where like cranes and other heavy equipment went through here, smoothed this out, extracted sand, silt, and mud, and even some dug down to some of the bedrock level here to make this big, very boxy bay. So big that you guys can't like actually like see end to end. Quite large. There are some bits of leftover equipment, it looks like, in the basin itself. So you want to avoid those. They got some shit that's just left over from when they actually took all this stuff out. Above you, you can see the ominous shadow of that unique forked structure of the actual battleship. The catamaran style, just cruising over you, mining its own bit. You got that great power shot. You guys can probably see or occasionally even hear the distant motors going. Aqua droids swimming around. Looks like they do have some infantry patrols. And so to locate your tube in, thou shalt need to sneaketh. So, I need everybody roll me. All right. Everybody roll me an average stealth check. You will get 1 boost die for concealment because of the ability. But also, Boots has left his flashlight on, so he gets a setback die.
Should I go first so I can give it to people, or does that not work in this environment?
No, you can still pathfind.
Okay, so
Yep.
I will go first so I can give it along to other people.
take your scoop. You do not need to worry about the ARC troopers. We will assume they can successfully scoot themselves.
As I was checking by what I roll for this, average.
Yep, average.
All right. I boost concealment. All right. I think in this case I can.
I mean, you could float like one extra success, buddy.
Yeah, I can give everyone one, and I guess give Boots and Aramaa each a boost die.
Boost die as well. Okay. Who wants to roll next then?
I'll roll next.
So you've got an extra success and extra boost die in addition to the one from. Still have a setback die because fucking flashlight is. When I asked you about it, you said it was.
Yep.
Probably don't have the.
No, you guys are on submarines. You can't reach over and just turn off his.
Luckily, since I'm still wearing my clone armor with some of the things Camo upgraded to it, I've got a boost to my stealth.
3 boost die, I think. Total.
A total of 2.
Well, remember, there's also you have concealment.
Oh yeah, the 3 boost die. I somehow missed. I put down the 3rd B. Yeah, already.
Got it.
Wait, stealth.
Don't forget to add a success, a star.
I did. Da, da, da.
2 for that.
Forget
that.
that.
Upgrade for that. I have no setback.
That's success. No automatic advantage. Ooh!
Well.
Tried.
Aramaa went next and did amazing.
I would like to punch Boots' light with that triumph.
Yes, with that triumph, you can do a drive-by and turn off Boots' flashlight so he is not detected. And Lev is just knocking it out of the park. Yeah, no,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry though. I am breaking your light though. There's no time for subtlety.
I mean, I think it's more that you probably knock it off into the water. Boots, do you want to stop and look for your flashlight?
That thing has been with me for so long.
Do we do the fucking dramatic music zoom as it just drifts to the seafloor?
I mean, go for it.
There has been so many moments where it's just like, and you guys can't see shit. And I'm like, I can.
Oh, it's just one of those moments because you did technically fail, so something got solved. So I wouldn't be surprised if like a team of Aqua droids just goes, "What's that?"
Yeah, no. I mean, if you want to stop and get your flashlight back, you are going to be pushing the clock for an Aqua droid patrol is going to find you.
Yeah, no, let's go. When the mission's over, I'm fucking coming back here.
I mean, I have one.
Coming back for this light.
I have one myself. I can just give you that one.
No, it's not the same
though.
It's not the same.
It hasn't been with him through thick and thin. You don't understand.
It's been with me since like
session 1.
Yeah, session 1 or 2. It's been with me for a while.
I think it was probably like session 2. Like the first time you bought gear was like, oh, I'll buy a flashlight. Those are cheap.
Yeah, that's pretty handy.
All right, so you guys avoid an Aqua droid patrol. They may or may not have recovered Boots' flashlight. You'll find that out later. That's now a sub-objective: kill Aqua droids to get the flashlight drop. No. So one of you will need to look for. Yeah. Like just the Dutch angle, slow zoom as it drops, and then the. Even though it's a little. Flashlight with like plastic.
Yeah, it's a tiny little thing of water.
If we were ever popular to have animated bits, this would have been one.
We'll see. These are all gonna be archived. Somebody will dig this one up. We'll be cool someday.
One of these days.
I like how several of us went there. I would like somebody though to roll me a hard perception to. Actually, no, an average perception. It is a very large hole in the water. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
you would normally add some concealment dice for this, but you can see in dark, or in low light, rather. That was the whole discussion we had. You can't actually see in perfect darkness.
It's
a good thing I'm not rolling. I just lost my flashlight.
And I eliminate below dark and stuff. And I'll just let the threat lay there.
Take 1 strain. You're a little concerned as you guys have to, scooty around in here. Everybody just play your favorite Subnautica right now. Actually, I wonder if Subnautica has some sick tunes. Do they have any cool names? We'll check later. I'm a fan of the Subnautica OST. Anyway, so take a strain because you get a little concerned because, there was that patrol behind you that may or may not have found Boots' flashlight. So you don't know if there's an alert, but you do spot the rim rising up out of the floor in a solid, looks like a solid, concrete wall of some kind, etched in weird gardener patterns and textures. It's just a giant fucking tube. Big pipe. And you can tell the big pipe must go somewhere because there's more mines in it. Aramaa gets a weird tingle of deja vu.
Say,
You have found the access route past the outer bay to the inner bay facility, but it is sea mined once again.
Should I be careful of this? This one, or maybe a little faster. This.
Well, I don't think we have any direct threats. Like I said, as we look past, and Aqua Droid just holds up a flashlight and shrugs. So no, you can take your time.
All right, I was more just concerned about your air.
Nah. Well, I think we're still...
No, you guys probably sneaking. You guys probably spent 10 more minutes tops.
Yeah, nah.
It's you're in submarines that are they may only be speed 1, but they're still vehicles with speed 1. It's not it's not that huge of a bay to cross. So
all right, just making sure.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
I think they've got 45 to 30 minutes left, and they have backups.
Yep.
All right.
You're pretty sure that the aqueduct tube.
Nah, we're good.
No, you're still fine.
I just rolled all threat.
And this isn't really that much faster. You maybe shave it down for 10 minutes, so the Jedi will have about 30 minutes of air left. But you cleared enough of the mines for a broad way you guys can scoot into this long, dark, darkness.
I have medium range on this flashlight at least, so I guess I'll turn it on now because it's pitch black.
Yep. So I would like because actually I should. Do you want to submersible through here, keeping in mind you don't know at the end of the tunnel how much room you have for these things? They are still 2. And you do have a dozen of you.
Is there a place we can stash them away, or we just gotta leave them on the floor of the seabed?
Yeah, sure. There can be some, like I said, there's some heavy equipment under here. Maybe you can find a little alcove where they left the scaffolding for a submersible crane or something. You can hide them behind.
Yeah, let's just do that.
The underwater forklift.
It won't stop a dedicated search, but it should be enough to prevent them from being easily seen underwater.
But they have to look for them, yeah.
You stash them.
Mm-hmm.
And, all right, you're gonna go for a swam.
Good thing I made some room because
All right. Swim. Okay. Who swam through the darkness and dankness?
I guess I'll be in front because I have the flashlight. So.
Okay.
You're just rubbing it in now, aren't you?
I mean, in this case, it's
It's all good, buddy.
All right, boy.
I mean, technically, I'm probably the best since I don't need light to see at all.
It's true.
I'm blind. I should go first.
It's true.
I mean,
I was born in the darkness, molded by it.
I mean, God damn it. But you don't really. Never mind.
Is it don't argue?
All right.
I'm done.
So, people maketh me athletics checks to swim. If you want to just listen to the ocean while you go underwater. So this will be my notes. I think it's a hard athletics check. Those of you who suffer from concealment have 3 dice of concealment to deal with, so adjust accordingly because there are no light sources in these tunnels.
So let's see.
3 setback?
Yeah.
Right,
2 setback on
Does the
and you remove 2.
have 1 or 2?
I wrote two from Yeah.
Yeah.
You remove one.
Do we still get that setback because this is a brawn check underwater?
Well, you would, but your armor is amphibious, so you don't.
Oh, good. Right.
You remove a setback die.
I have-
The Jedi might get that setback still because they're not amphibious, right?
I have conditioned.
Yeah, you both have condition. You don't give a shit.
No, I don't have condition, but I have
Iron
custom
body.
fit. Yeah, iron body and
custom
custom
fit.
fit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
I also have condition.
Hey, you have custom.
So
you have custom fit armor, so you don't do that thing Loth talked about where you get weighed down.
Yeah.
So, how much concealment does the helmet go get rid of, or is that more for separate things?
The light would remove one. It says.
Okay, yeah, because I missed
you
the thing
reduced
getting
one.
two. So
Let's see here.
I forgot my force
Hey.
dice.
Hey, Omega.
Yeah.
So
Would it be
one-
possible for the flashlight to end up here? Just fucking floats over here. It's like, oh, it's back. You're back to me.
No.
Yeah, so it's 3.
Damn it.
setbacks,
Yes.
but
Yes,
then
that's
minus
fine.
3.
Yes.
You drift on the current. You bonk your head into something square, and glow roddy.
Wait, where is it?
Huh.
Uh,
Hmm.
Damn it.
I guess I still
I-
only I have two concealment then. Actually,
Okay,
would my amphibious modification remove one of the setback for this? Or that's something else.
No, that removes it for the setback of being underwater, which is a separate check because there is one, but you remove it.
Okay.
I will negate.
Alright,
your
so
turn.
the
I
You
think it's
guys
two setbacks.
amazing at fucking athletics check. Well, don't nickel and dime.
Huh.
Okay, never mind. Maybe you should have.
Maybe I
Actually,
can.
no, that check
Actually,
was
no, it
just
would
baller.
because
Jesus
getting rid of one more would not.
yeah, I'll just say 2 advantage. I'm negating the 2 extra failure.
What is this roll? What?
What is this from, Loth?
Oh, Bloodborne.
Oh.
Bloodborne.
I was
DLC.
just thinking
Yeah,
of
it's
like,
Guiding Moonlight.
yeah, like you were by my side all along.
All right, so we're gonna. Web is gonna take the L.
Actually, let me check.
I mean,
Cam will take
sadly,
the L.
Oh, I still have condition. I should probably still remove the black anyway.
yeah.
Whatever.
Well,
Awesome.
So-
Whatever. I think you.
Even what we could do if Omega did say droids found it, they probably just threw it and it just from currents wound up over here. So they
Yes.
could have found it. Who knows? But sadly, I can't reattach it because it can't. Oh, I fucking punched it off.
Knife hand.
I'll put it back. I'll solder it back on later.
Yeah, you can fix
Yeah.
it later. It's
Yeah.
modular.
It's fucking duct tape back on.
No, I'll solder it. It's
You
fine.
have any space tape?
I just have all
I
Maria's.
don't know if they remember if they. I don't remember if they added mesh tape.
Some
but that
space super glue.
I
Nah,
was
no,
wondering,
well,
like,
definitely
it's something
space
to get
pieces.
sorted. It's just gonna go in a bandolier. It's something to be sorted later on.
Well, you got it back. Anyway,
My
so
friend.
some of you have not swam so goo. Camo, what's your brawn?
3.
Mm-hmm. Lev, what's your brawn?
3.
Mm. Camo's got. So I guess he wouldn't want to air any.
I still got like 4. I got 3.5 hours there.
Better to have checks like snowball or to have any kind. Yeah. We already figured it out. You're getting your flashlight back. I need to worry.
Oh,
I
yeah,
need to
no,
deal
I-
with these two losers here. Okay.
Sorry, no, I'm just making jokes in text
These
chat.
abject failures. Joking. I'm joking myself.
Failed at
Yes.
advantage, I guess.
Yeah, you feel with advantage. You have plenty of air. So it's not like it's going to immediately cause you any harm.
It's in my fucking head.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did we just end behind the back of the group by swimming horror?
But that's meaningless. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't change anything. You still got there. I probably should have thought this through a little bit better, but I was not expecting necessarily whomst would fail when. Like for Wevu, I think I'll take a slightly random here, but okay. So for Wevu, because you faily properly. And you're using on a rebreather. I will say that you get lost in the dark, and it'll take you 5 rounds to actually surface yourself. So you have to decide: do you want to take basically 6 strain because it's 3 strain per turn, hold your breath and suffocate a little, or do you want to waste another aqua breather?
I'll just deal with holding my breath.
All right, so you suffer 6 strain.
What was that background noise?
Something was happening.
Oh, sorry, I'm playing a game.
Is this a game to you, drowning?
Does Marth just replace with blah 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 blah?
Blah, blah. Oh, we're doing callbacks tonight. Lots of callbacks. For Camo, because you failed with advantage, I will allow you to dig yourself out of this problem. I would like for you to make me a average. No, I'll be nice. It'll be survival. Make me an average survival check to not get fucking lost in the dark underwater.
All right then.
Maintain your sense of direction. Oh, though actually, well, no, we'll see if he gets. Wevu might want to. I might want to have a Wevu roll a fear check as well, because
The dark.
drowning is scary.
Yeah.
There is my table of.
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you like bump your head against the roof and you get disoriented for a second, but you remember your pathfinding training and you can figure out your shit. So you're not significantly inconvenienced by your swim. You just are, in fact, as you said earlier, at the back of the line.
You just activate your chrono with this like little light up thing. All right, so we came from that direction.
This weird pillar in the middle of this tube looks familiar.
Aye.
Moderate. So let's call that a hard fear check.
Hard future thing right out. 3 discipline, 4 willpower sunlight. Yeah, time to roll.
Drowning is freaky.
Solid.
All right, you're fine. You're not afraid.
Yeah.
You do not fear the ocean. The ocean is afraid of you. So yeah, congratulations everybody. You have successfully completed part 1,
Oh,
the Outer
ooh.
Bay.
And
your
nothing
loading
of
screen,
value
yay.
was lost.
And you swim up into the Inner Bay facility and just, eventually the tube like up and we all pop our heads out of the water in a dimly lit reservoir filled with more pipes and tubes and pumps and all kinds of things. The area you're into is filled with locks, sea gates, pumping stations. You see open air concourses and underwater tunnels. Everything is dimly lit by scavenged Gardner lighting systems, large work lights, and the photoreceptors of patrolling aqua droid. Also, scant areas where the roof has broken in, allowing scattered sunlight and the distant sparkle of light to bleed through. For those of you who are removing your aqua breathers for the first time, breathing that fresh air, everything smells of damp earth, sea salt, and algae. Moist algae.
Ah, that Soheliv smell.
So, based on the schematics and the things you guys may want to handle, you know that there is a main concourse to the inner temple, and Aramaa may suspect for reasons that it is a fortified checkpoint now. So that's the thing you guys might have to deal with if you want to just walk into the inner temple. But first, you probably want to deal with Boatface.
Mm-hmm.
So to do that, you probably want to access where roughly Crown has informed you should be dock control center. So that'll have access to various control features and stuff you want to work around. And attempt to actually use some facilities. Then, excuse me, sorry. You also know that in general, the lower levels of this is Great Pumping Station, a large complex of the actual pipes and pumps to transfer all the stuff. So, where would you like to explore towards?
Do you think we should try to scout out and maybe secure the pumping stations first? Leave the arcs there, and then if we want to explore the rest?
I'm sorry. I kind of spaced there. What was the object? What was the split again?
So there's the main entrance to the inner temple, which has a 4 to 5 checkpoint because you cheated. You wall hacked.
Check.
Time. There's the dock control center, which controls the docks. It's the great pumping station where all the infrastructure is located.
Well. Once we take dock control, and things might get a little hairy, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be unguarded. And I'm not going to say that we're going to be able to take it, but yeah, the fortified checkpoint is going to be our last bit, because, like I said, that probably comes last. The great pumping station... Actually, now that I think about it, would the great pumping station be that space that had all the fucking engineering in it? It looked like, if I remember correctly, it had some things missing.
Well, you would have to go and look at it to see if it matches your vision.
Yeah. So, I would like to act upon that, because it'd be a little dumb if we went to the dock control center and we could not pump everything out because something was broken.
Yeah, you take over the dock controls, you try and flick the switch, and you get a big blinking red light.
Yeah. So, first, I would like to put eye on the great pumping station just to make sure everything is kosher, and then we'll try the dock control center. The Force wheels it.
All right. Okay. Are you guys being stealth?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Okay. So we trundle out. I'm gonna double check if we're going subtle. So you guys are moving a little low and slow. So yeah, walk through there. I'm just to see where the organization is.
All I saw was like the left part of that GIF, and I already knew what it was.
You am stealth.
I'm sorry.
But you go to the pumpification area, which, as described, you would have seen in your briefing and stuff. It is a large series of chambers, which are mostly undercover. They are actually like reinforced. Some are underground initially, or others are just covered over. There's all kinds of huge tubes. There are, rows and rows of large reservoirs, pools. Some of them are full of water. Others are completely empty, for various transfers. You guys can hear distant, very, like, slow, almost sickly pump noises.
Sickly.
Just kind of, like, very gradual, grindy, just kind of... Pause, long pause, then the upstroke of, like, a piston, downstroke, like... Some of the machines are turned on and working, but they are clearly not at their most optimized. And as you guys are kind of wandering around looking about, and you're getting your bearing, like I said, I'm through multiple paragraphs of notes.
We're all good.
Yeah, I'll say for sure. So, yes, Aramaa, you can tell that the pumping station does appear to be the area you saw from your vision, the missing components.
Okay.
So if you want to properly clear out the pumps, you will need to find some way to replace them. You do not know those off the top of your head. Camo, I believe, has a hardened comm link, so you could probably try a comm call direct to Crown. But you may have a better chance if you took the control room and, like, ran a line.
Yeah, so we do know something is wrong.
Yes.
All right, so we should not try to operate the facility or whatever it is here before fixing things. But with that said knowledge, yes, let us go take over the dock control room.
Okay. We backtrack a little bit.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I understand you wanted to verify that, and it was absolutely correct. That was a good guess. Yes, the pumps are broken. It's one of your sub-objectives.
Something's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So, the dock control center is roughly at the center of the facility. It's on an upper level, so you climb up some stairs and ramps and stuff. You guys, like I said, actually might chunks of roof broken in, so you can see some sunlight and stuff. And it looks like you've got some big old slidey type doors. Any like particular special intel gathering you want to do here, or are we just gonna, open door, insert gun?
Oh fuck, I don't. My sense can't detect droids. Heck.
Yes. They don't bother with that.
No.
I have the sonic scope.
I mean, if you can use it, if it.
That does let you see through stuff, doesn't it?
For walls, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, use it.
All right. Actual body tech sonic scope.
Yeah, let me grab it open. Let's see.
Observe and target enemies completely hidden by solid objects. Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. So go ahead and roll me a hard perception check, and you can roll this because you have a scope. And actually, go ahead and take a. You have the right job.
Oh, take a boost. Okay, cool.
What was that? That I didn't understand.
Oh yeah, take a boost. Cool.
I'm not sure you said all those words the first time, but got it.
I think I said them faster.
He did.
So.
Normally I catch what you said, but that time I was like, what? What was
No,
that?
that's fair.
Okay, yes, you get a boost.
I just got kind of anxious about it.
They're not stealth droid enemies, so no, it's not anything. Yeah, okay.
Sick.
So with the sonic scope, with your actual wall hacks, you scan the place, and you can see that there is, you see the outlines, the silhouettes of, looks like one B1 droid armed with maybe a heavy rifle, might be like a supervisor command unit. You see a couple of squads of aqua droids, probably about half dozen lads in there, and you see the familiar silhouette of a couple of separatist research droids. You may recall from the World Forge as attempting to aggressively spray cleaning solution in your face.
Yeah. Wonderful.
So yeah, looks like there's, maybe about a little under, or a little over, I should say, actually, a little over a dozen guys in there. Some aqua droids, some research droids, maybe some kind of supervisor.
With 12 guys.
Aqua droids being minions, of course, and then... Actually, you guys would know the stat line. I don't think I modified it at all.
Yeah,
the research droids are not... They're rivals, but they're not super tough. They're more, like, funny.
They're for strain stuff, so they're for, like... Yeah.
They're more funny.
I mean, they can still fuck your shit up, but they do it in, like, a sideways way. Like I said, they have some stun options and stuff.
Listen, no one expects to get a face full of cleaning solution, but once they realize that it's on them, it's not a great thing.
Yeah. Pocket sand.
Yeah, getting like sprayed with bleach in the face is awful.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you don't want to take this.
No, drink the bleach.
All right, so unfortunately, I don't think we necessarily have the best option to get the drop on them. I mean, unless Camo, you can think of some way that you would like to get the drop on them.
I mean, unless we like.
I think it's. I mean, the only way in of is open door, insert gun.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, there's only one door, right?
All right, we open door and I insert fist.
I mean, there's probably a couple doors, but there's only like they're large main doors. The gardeners were not building this place to be tactically entered.
Yes.
No, if we're going loud,
they were building large weatherproof doors.
No,
all right, let's roll some initiative.
Yeah, don't necessarily go loud, but go hard.
All right, roll cool.
Okay,
because you are totally planning this ambush.
Press 2 so that I'm not gonna roll any strain.
Solid roll me.
I'll take the strain. That.
Yeah, so an excellent initiative roll.
Oh, that advantage.
You guys knew you did, so it's just a roll. Nothing. Supervisor. Holy shit. He actually has... Actually, he's got 2 points of cool, but 1 point of vigilance.
Gasp.
He rolls a whole yellow die. Nothing.
Isn't that like
That's
isn't that like supposed to be like the 1 on the D12?
So gonna be. I'm pretty sure that's literally all of you. And luckily, aqua droids are chunky and they are large. There's a decent number of them. There's 6ish.
Large.
There's like 12 total, right? So it's like
Yeah, there's 2. I'll describe it in a second.
right, yeah.
Okay. Got him. All right. So basically, you guys slam open the doors. Somebody says a one-liner, land shark or whatever, and you're in a hexagonal control room because of course you are. It's subdivided into it slopes, so there's 3 tiers of consoles and whatever. So on the lower level spread out, there's 2 clusters of the aqua droids, their minion groups. On the second tier, there are the 2 research droids minding their own business, trying to work consoles and stuff with their little analyzing arms and stuff. And then at the top, there's the supervisor droid supervising, who's just like, what? Ah!
An attack.
So
how did they get past my mini probe? I've got sensors. Well, you didn't try to sneak up on them. You walked on the other side of the door. Anyway.
Well, if it's all of us and then them,
I think the range units should go first. So, Loth, you want to go ahead?
No, Aramaa is going first because I'm gonna go punch a supervisor droid if I can reach them.
Sure, I can go shoot the aqua droids.
Pretty decently sized room. It's probably medium to him in the center.
Yeah, I'll take a double move and give him the swift punch.
All right.
There'll be nothing fancy about it. So
yeah, this guy's fucking dead.
Oh, green. That's right. I was trying to think. What was it? Any defenses or upgrades?
No defense. We'll say adversary 1. Now these guys are pretty constructed, but he utterly whiffed his check. So if he just immediately gets blasted, it'd be how it be. Yeah, probably.
Sure.
You're Pierce 5.
Huh?
I said, cause you're Pierce 5.
Yes. Pierce 5. Brawn 4. I'll just jump those 2 into success to make it 3 success. So that's 7 damage. And I will spend 2 strain to add martial grace. So 13 damage, Pierce 5.
All right. You just run up and karate chop him in half.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Shang!
Shark bite. And
We gonna. He had the automatic heavy rifle version of an E5, the E5C.
I will spend 2 of that advantage to heal strain, and I'll just let the rest of it.
Okay.
Well, no, I'll use this as the element surprise. Whoever goes next gets 3 boost.
Wevuguk, Camo, would any of you guys like to go next?
All right, I'll go.
Suddenly, Aramaa.
All right, let's see. So we have 2 groups of aqua droids and then 1 other supervisor.
No supervisors. All supervisors dead.
Okay.
There's 2
So we
research
have-
droids.
Okay. I'm gonna go shoot the aqua droids.
Okay. Lefty or righty?
Left.
Okay.
Let's see. Quick draw. The 17M. Can I bother auto fire? I probably shouldn't. No, I'll go for it. Whatever. I'm doing this. Quick strike. I don't think I need to train because I have to move. Actually, I'm dumb. Medium across, the diameter of this room is medium range.
But they're halfway in the corners, and it's not like you have to go up any level. They're probably at short.
All right, so I'll do move to go into cover around a corner or something.
You get in cover.
And okay.
There are corners. There are consoles. There are piles of work lights.
All right, we'll just auto fire then. Need to aim for this. It's been a few weeks since I've done a gun check. Okay, all right, cool.
So it's average now because you increased the difficulty by 1. Cleared auto fire.
Right. I am sorry. This always takes a bit. Boost. There.
Whenever you want to roll the dice.
All right, so that's 15 Pierce 1. But
So
that's 15 Pierce 1. I can auto fire it like twice, I think.
Yeah, it's 2 per.
I can do that twice, so that's like 3 instances of 15 Pierce 1.
All right.
Actually, technically, no. From point blank, that's extra 2, so that's like 17 Pierce 1.
Takes it. No. They've not force soak. Here's 1. So 14. It's exactly enough. That's 2 per hit. Counted for their soak already. You mow them all down with your gun. Blah, 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 blah.
And I have 1 advantage left, so next person going gets a boost.
Whomst goes next?
Wevu?
No, fuck it. If you speak aloud, you go. Boots goes.
Okay, we're going off
I'm scared of this game to go last. It's dumb.
We're going off Planet Mercenary rules. Okay. Boots will fire the DC-15A at one of the research droids.
Okay. Righty or lefty?
I'm gonna go with righty, because I'm right-handed.
All right. They're up like A level, so we'll call them at medium range. And they have 2 range defense, and that's it. So it's average. Which range?
Average 2 setback?
Yep.
And... Yep.
Oh, hey, this guy might not be completely evaporated.
Might.
Hypothetically, possibly.
Let's see. PS1. Let's see. 9 plus 5 plus 1. So 15 damage.
Wait, add the boost I gave you.
You did also get a boost. Yeah, it's pretty fast one. Reroll add blah. Add blah.
Hey, that mattered.
No, it didn't, because he did enough. It's dead.
Oh, okay.
He did exactly 12. It's dead.
Goodbye.
He did 13 instead of 12.
Lamb.
The droid just looks up with its lights and just goes, "This is not scientific." Explodes in a shower of sparks. My data! All right, now Wevu goes because Wevu is the only one who not go.
Yeah, and which group is left? Just
There's
research.
a cluster of aqua droids left, and there is a research droid left.
Okay, I'll go for the aqua droids.
Okay. They are
Okay.
in short range from you currently.
Short range. What are their weapons on them right now?
They have built-in blasty.
Built.
Okay. Okay, so they're going to shoot me, so I'm going to quick draw my lightsaber. I'll saber throw.
Loth says he's going to be right back. Applying Loth won't be back after the combat is over. I don't know. Aqua droids are decently chunky.
Yeah. Right, none of those. Do you have any defenses?
Nope.
Okay, so it's just that. Make
These are
sure I
pretty
include that. Wait, how? Alright, I'll just go with the things I have on my sheet. So, blam.
Blam. That's a bit of blaming.
Well, okay,
Yep.
so that's I have to activate one to go.
Get your saber back.
Saber back. Oh right, actually should probably have been one less, but who cares? So that's going to be one, then one to get back, and then I'll activate 2 for linked, so that's going to be 11 damage each time.
So 22.
Yeah, 22 per each one.
3 of them. So yeah, you basically wipe out half the group with that.
Okay, then I'll use the remaining 5 for Hailing Strain.
Okay. Sails through, chops up 3 of them, loops all the way around the room because it's cooler that way. Catch. All right.
Webby used the time that it was spinning around to catch her breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
boy, I do love not having water in my lungs. All right. Oh my God, they get a turn. Holy shit.
Darn.
Our
water.
present to you.
So,
Stupid water.
I'm
You
not-
made me
I'll
look
have
bad.
the Aqua Droids go
Yeah,
first.
funny.
They're
Thanks,
going
Lucky.
to attempt to. Well, they'll go for cover, and then they'll attempt to gun down Wevu, as predicted. What is your range defense currently, Wevu?
range defense, I have the Gardener's Cloak, which I think gives me +1, so I have 2 range defense.
Setback. Do you want to dodge or anything?
No.
Yeah, they got in cover, so it's just roll some yellow dice. Okay.
Oh.
So that will be 12 damage total. No other
Okay, so
modifiers.
I eat 9 of that, so that's 3
All right, you'll just take the 3 wounds.
wounds.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just take 3 wounds. I don't care.
Alright. I will spend the triumph to crit.
Okay.
Yes!
Neat.
I flip a point. Oh my God, they actually hit Wevu with a gun! This is deeply psychologically troubling for all of you.
We were just thinking of getting her fixed. God damn it!
Just glances her on one of the shoulders, scuffs her little Jedi sigil. Now the research droid goes. It will move to short range of Boots, who killed its sibling.
I was about to say, you killed my lover.
You are against science. Die, pleb. It's going to attempt to blast Boots with its sterilizing spray.
Oh no!
Because I have to use chemical weapons on Boots.
It is tradition by this point.
Yes.
What is your range defense, Boots?
Range defense of... Let me just scroll up. 2.
Right, sit back dice. I don't think you can dodge or anything, so we just roll dice and see what happens.
Yeah.
I just remember the dumb thing of like even in the wilderness he's haunted by needles.
I don't think this does anything to you. That's 9 damage?
Soak... oh, no. Soak of 8. It does something.
Ah, God, yeah, it's rubbing alcohol in your eye. Ow! Stings! Ah!
Pick one.
Try to rub my eyes, but I'm still wearing a helmet. It's like, no!
Yeah, you try to rub your eyes and just bonk. Ah! And that's where the wound comes from. Slap yourself on the forehead.
Comedy.
All right, it's top of the round.
Hopefully there'll be one of those eye wash stations.
All right.
I'll go again. I will leap across the room and I will drop kick the other research droid.
Okay. It has 2 melee defense. That is
Alright.
all.
So let me see here. So roll.
Because technically these are little floaty boys. Got little repulsor butts. No legs.
Yeah, just think of Mr. Handy's.
No, these guys definitely have like a smug little droid face.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, nothing fancy. Just the Force. You know what?
I had to double.
Hmm?
Go, Lucky.
I'm about to do math, so get what you're gonna say out real quick.
I had to double check to make sure that you added the purple dice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's average.
So, let's see here. Let's bump that up to 6. Yeah, I'll just do my standard suite. So I'll dump all that into success. I'll spend 2 strain to activate Martial Grace. That will be 15 damage, Pierce 5.
All right, it is drop kicked.
It is drop kicked.
You kick it outside the door, past all the clones, like Camo and the other arcs that are huddled for cover, out into the hallway, and just slams into a distant wall, and just turns into a stain.
One arc goes goal.
He just kneels down and does the "it's good" field goal gesture. It's good.
Wait, what?
It did the referee just the both arms up in the air. Just it's good.
Yeah, if you don't know, because I know we have some international listeners, in American football, when you kick a field goal, they do different hand gestures for it was incomplete or it was in. So they just does 2 vertical hands like the uprights of the field for field goal scored. And one of the arcs just leans in and does it.
Over here, we've got something similar, but it's basically just like doing a finger gun. And doing 1 finger gun, it's like, it's like not so good. Doing 2 finger gun means you got the full point.
Neat. Yep.
It's good.
Just because, they got to let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because, before national television, it's a stadium sport, so the people in the nosebleeds need to know what the fuck happened. Because you cannot see the ball. Having gone to a couple of football games in a stadium before, you can't see shit.
Yeah.
I forget, what Triumphs is it I pick, or is it just next person upgrades?
No, you specifically pick which character upgrades.
Let Wevuguk get her revenge against those droids who shot her.
Yeah, I'll upgrade Webu's check.
Webu is upgraded. All right.
Webu was inspired seeing my daring feats of leaping.
Well, I was going to ask, technically, Aramaa, you have a maneuver left. Do you want to do anything, or are you fine? After your flying kick.
Let me double check something here real quick. Because I gotta check, because I should have done this earlier, but I wanted to hit something.
Yep. By the way, it is canon. Aramaa totally did the Bruce Lee flying sidekick, the dragon kick on that guy.
Dynamic
and because he was a
entry.
repulsor, it's just like a Bruce Lee film. He flies across the room. Popcorn's done.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really should put the descriptions, but I just can't remember if this thing is a mover, if this ability is a maneuver or an action.
Okay,
I'm a mover.
I'm a mover.
A mover or a shaker?
Jedi.
Okay, you.
I'm in the wrong book. I hate that.
Okay.
There's only two fucking Republic Clone Wars books, and I picked the wrong one. Good job.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn then.
Well, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably put whatever. Oh, here it is. Stand firm. It is an action. Okay.
Okay. All right. So you cannot stand.
So I can't stand firm. Then I will do nothing.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Wevu, you wish to go next.
Yes, I'll just do the little lightsaber throw thing.
All right. You have an upgrade.
Yes, I include the upgrade. I take out the 2 boosts for quick draw, and now I'll just toss.
I've dealt wounds, non-zero number of wounds to 2 people. This is the greatest combat I've done in like 6 months.
Okay,
I don't know, it's a joke, but it's not entirely true. Yeah, those guys are dead.
Bam. That's 30 damage.
Yeah, no, they're done so. You have linked. There's breach. You'll get them. You just you catch it. Aramaa does a flying kick, gives you a thumbs up, and then you just reverse the curse. You throw it back around the other way, and the guys are like, "Where'd it go?" Catch it. Yay!
All right, let's do the controls.
All right, you have taken over the dark control room.
Huzzah!
I assume you don't really care about any of the things these guys have, because they don't really have things.
No.
You don't want to steal the built-in floodlights on a CIS research droid?
I mean, that does sound a little sick, but I don't know what I would do with that.
Just put them on your shoulders.
I am now German.
Do they have a UV function?
I mean, they're built in floodlights. You do have to fight a space vampire later. We'll put a pin in that one.
You could probably just make like a wrist like UV light bracelets just to do that instead.
Well, also UV lights don't actually work on vampires, but it's funny. Okay, the dot control center. So you start pushing button, doing thing. Basically, you got your bearings, you know what you're doing. Get in there and you want to double check all the stuff. So you go to the control room and you plug in your handy dandy hex code. You trace whatever the hex seal is. The lights go from sea green to cool blue. Boom, bing bong. Crown's voice comes over to the PA. Water temple facility connected to the planetary network.
Yay.
We did
Running diagnostics. Oh my. It appears that this area has not been receiving regular maintenance.
That's par for the course at the moment, Crown. What can we do to fix it?
All right. So the controls you would want to activate the pumps to lower the bay water level are right here. And there's like a little spotlight comes down on them. Unfortunately, the pumps are off. You'll need to make 2 repairs. So I was trying to think of a joke about eating chips, but it didn't come.
No, I wasn't eating chips. I took the wrapper off of my microwavable mac and cheese. Sorry.
It sounded like a chip bite, so I was thinking of a joke, but I lost it. We will continue. So Krun tells you there's 2 things that need to be fixed. One, the hydroelectric power system needs to be reset. It's not broken per se. It just hasn't done its normal maintenance cycle, so you need to go do that, which will initiate a clean and repair and make it work. Basically, that's off the pumping room. You got to go down there and reset 5 filters.
5? Okay.
Yeah, just 5 units. Reset them all. The power will come back up properly. This will take you 5 minutes each, and they're very loud. So you'll likely have to do little mini baby fights between each cycle.
Okay.
But once all the 5 trays are reset, the system will start generating power again, and that will mean you can activate all the things. The other thing is, as Aramaa detected with her mind bullets, certain pumping systems, several components of the pumping system are either missing or broken for various valves and sea gates. So you need to manufacture them on site in the repair bay to repair them. So Crown gives you the directions to the repair bay where you can fabricate the components.
Cool.
She warns you they're going to be heavy. You'll need to manufacture a process taking roughly 10 minutes each. Mostly automated. You'll just have to push buttons. But there's 3 components you have to manufacture. Each is encumbrance 5, so you will have to carry them to the pump chamber and install them. They're heavy. So what do you want to do first?
Are the pump chambers in like air sections, or are they underwater too?
Yeah, they're in the Great Pumping Station. You looked there earlier.
No, let's swap out the filters real quick.
All right, power first.
Yep, power first. Always start with power.
So this is just off the pumping chamber. You guys go back down to where you were, and you just take the other fork in a T-junction, and you're in the power room. Basically, imagine kind of like a roughly semicircular, except it's straight edges, so it's really half a hexagon. Sorry. The hexadigit thing, I just love just inserting hexagons randomly to be funny. But there's a large pool of water, which is flowing like a turbine, but it's flowing through these blocky things that you think are supposed to be filled with Centillion fluid. Maybe they generate power as the water moves through them, but normally Gardner power things with power are like real glowy and gooey. These are not glowy. They're very unglowy. They have a negative light value. So basically, to cycle them, you need to somebody needs to make me an average lore or knowledge xenology test to make the thing work. The filter comes up, it gets cleaned and scrubbed and functions again, and then it goes back in. That'll take 5 minutes. It will be loud.
I will attempt the first lore check.
All right. What are the rest of you doing while Aramaa pushes buttons?
I was wondering if we should all do like 5 different bits at once. So like, if there's an encounter that happens, it happens all at the same time.
No, I want to do wave clears.
Separate sections. Gotcha.
I don't think you can activate the system multiple in parallel.
Fair enough.
All right,
So what are the rest of you doing? Also, by the way, I am assuming,
arcs? Yes,
but I will
arcs.
ask, did you leave the arcs at the
Yes.
command room?
Yes.
Okay.
I was about to.
So
Yeah,
make sure the
hold it
enemy
down.
can't steal back. So since you left like half a dozen arcs, that probably means that there's like immediately a nest of tripwires.
I was like, where did all these bushes come from?
Why are they?
It's the tactical cardboard box from like Peace Walker, the one with the gun. Yo,
Let's see.
Now there's
here.
just entire pallets of boxes everywhere.
But what is the Because I've been talking, I immediately forgot. What is the difficulty of the lore check?
average.
Average. I activate Brain Band.
I think Boots will just keep an eye out.
I mean,
All
that's a solid.
You
mode.
you guys look at the door.
Yeah.
I will
Actually,
take another strain, so I'm at 3 strain now.
any just random things we can use to just take cover or move to make good cover for us?
Yeah, you can preemptively find cover. There's some greebles.
Yep, giving Omega says Greebles. Then BBB.
There's greebles in the room. There's blocky structures and things.
Give me that. Give me that. Give it back. Give it back. How dare?
Beep boop bop boop boop. Ba-ba.
So this might take a little bit longer than I thought. Can I just try again?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, by the way, knowledge xenology is applicable if you want Boots to rub his brain on this.
Boots, what would you rather do? Push buttons or prepare to shoot things?
I'll prepare to shoot things. I trust in you, General.
Very well then.
He says with a straight face after you fucked it up somehow.
You can't see my straight face. I'm wearing a helmet.
True. You could see the spot where there used to be a flashlight, but it's not.
Let me see here. Well, because... Oops, excuse me. Because the Destiny pool has not actually fucking changed.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
So, you...
Just don't roll oops all advantage this time.
Is my lore only... No, I haven't upgraded it yet. I could have sworn I did. I should probably file that away.
Well, actually, you're spending a Destiny point. You have points in lore. You should have more yellows somewhere.
Oh, you're right. I completely fucked that up. I just realized.
Yeah, like why are
okay,
you
I
using
didn't
your
miss it
agility
first.
pool?
I'm like,
What's your beans?
it's yellow, yellow, green. I'm
Yeah,
dumb.
okay. So if you spend the Destiny point, that gives you a green.
Yeah.
That actually probably would have helped.
It probably would have, yeah.
I mean, we don't know for sure because the dice were very feisty, but
There we go.
there we go. That
I mean, you
did
could
it
have rerolled
correctly.
add yellow, but yeah.
Fine.
I'm just dumb.
We already resolved the check. All right. You remember to use your brain this time.
It's
Not just your lore, but also your brain. And you enter the process, and it begins. And just... this giant panel slowly rises out of the water on, like, really squeaky, grindy rails. And then there's just... echoey electronic pulsing noises as it gets cleaned.
Sick.
All right, door team. Roll initiative. 2 squads of B1 grapple droids who do not have guns because shooting guns in the pumping station is dumb. Remember this for when in later waves enemies with guns come. But B1 grapple droids bound up to grapple you. They're like, "Hey, what are you doing in the pumping station? I know, grab him." Noises.
Cool, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, you guys were prepping, so cool is probably better.
Yeah.
I roll the same thing either way.
Just 2 minion groups. I will roll 2 dice. And holy shit, I roll great, but it doesn't matter.
Because they're going
Yeah.
to roll better.
Yeah. You roll.
Like I said, I will actively not be in this fight. I am monitoring the system.
fair enough.
So should I not be shooting with this?
I mean, you can, but remember you were in a space full of sensitive equipment, some of which we are trying to fucking fix.
Yeah, I'll
And
just use my sword.
you are in what is technically a hydroelectric power station, but also it's a weird archaeotech hydroelectric power station. So I don't know. You guys make your own
I
decisions.
mean, if they're in the hallway, could I shoot into the hallway?
But they're already not in the hallway.
All right then.
So it's you three.
I unaffix my bayonet. No, I'm joking. It's still on my bayonet.
Okay.
I mean, I might get rid of the 2 blacks.
I think Wevu should have first shot,
Honestly,
as in, like, jump in first.
Sure, why not? What weapons do you guys have?
They are grapple droids. They are armed with plasma grapples.
Okay, then and they're what range?
You guys can pick. How close to the door did you set up? This is a fairly decently sized room.
I would say up 5.
I'm thinking like short.
Yeah.
Yeah, up close. Okay.
If we didn't want to shoot and wanted to engage anyone, come to the door quickly. Short makes sense.
We were probably just at the edge of the
Okay,
door.
so I'm going. Well, I already have the lightsaber out, so
Give him the bizarre.
what I'm going to do is well, I'm first going to do the normal thing of Saber Swarm. So one strain, and then I'll do the Hawkbat swoop.
All right. Swoop them. A or B.
Get
Too
swooped.
many groups here.
I'm going to say A.
All right. There's 2 groups of 5 droids.
Okay, yee, fa 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 pa pa. And
They have because they're grapple droids. They have a 1 melee defense.
Okay, 1 melee defense.
Because they've got big, punchy, shocky claws.
Big,
meaty.
That. Okay. Time to see what I get. So,
Oh damn!
I'll need at least 1 to get to them.
Swoop.
To swoop, and then I'll just activate. So that's going to be, first attack is going to be 15 damage for each one.
Okay.
Sick.
That's
Then
3
I'll-
dead droids.
Okay, then I'll activate the first link.
All right. That's that would be 3 more dead droids, but there's only 2 more in that group, so that's 2 dead droids.
Okay, so that would leave me 3 advantage, so I'm going to heal the rest of my strain.
Strain,
All right, solid plan.
strain.
So yeah, Wevu, you do your usual swoop in. You aggressively tumble end over end. One side of the lightsaber sweeps away 3. The other half comes around, sweeps away the other 2, and they just land in a pile of debris. And the other
Okay,
droids are like, "Wow,
okay, now let's
if my
have a
expletive
maneuver.
module was installed, I would have some good ones."
Right, still have a maneuver left, but I'm not going to use it.
Okay. PC slots, whomst.
I'm gonna go.
All right,
I had a feeling.
Quick draw the best scad, and I guess maneuver to engage.
all right.
Advance.
And
Hey, this clone has a big knife. Why don't we have big knives? Presumably, as he gets hit with a big knife.
I don't think it's just hit. I think it gets cleaved, but we'll see. Probably.
Yeah, probably. They do have like 5 soak, because they're minions. They're decently chunky.
Yeah, the
1
one thing
melee
about this thing
defense.
is
That's
this
it.
doesn't have.
Oh, chunky.
This is only 2 pierce, but I have the Camo has perfected
really
the
good
very
at
heavy
this,
swing. I do have quick strike, which I'm going to put into Clanker Killer.
These are clankers. Kill them. I will
And-
find
I
you,
might.
and I will
If this
find
thing
you.
wasn't creating 1 already, I
It
would
might
have
even
lowered
be
it
necessary.
because I have advanced Clinker Killer, which means I can reduce the crit rating against.
I mean, we'll
melee
see. There's like
attacks.
5 minions in this group. That requires a lot of raw numbers.
Yeah. Cascade. There we go. Okay. I always forget my pool for this. Okay.
Well, it's been a while. Been a while.
average, do that, and then I got 3 boosts of clank, strike, put that, and do that.
I feel like after these rounds of waves of encounters, we will probably wind down for the evening. I'm getting a little sleepy.
No, that's fair. Probably.
Could
I
be
guess
here a
that's
little bit.
what's we like.
What's your damage then?
Let's see. I have deadly accuracy on this. I think that adds another 4, but so that is 12. Pierce 2, and then add 4 because deadly accuracy, so it's 16 pierce 2.
Let's see.
And
So cool.
I'm creating 1, so if I can get 1 for free.
Delete one.
Yeah.
It's that one. It's the one we spoke up.
Yeah,
delete it.
It's just swing.
You don't even actually cleave him. You just backhand him, and he goes in the water.
That actually probably ruins some
Shortcut.
things, but
It makes drowning noises, can't even drown.
And, you know, the sound is just airwaves, so it's just the speakers flexing in the water. Go watch that slow-mo guys video. So that was 16 pierce 2, right? So that's they got 3 soak left. 13. 5 each, so that's 2 dead. So there's 2 left. One of them has a couple of wounds. So you just hack, just cut a couple in half. They flop over.
I
Hey,
think
Boots, there's 2 left for you.
I'm just gonna give 2. I guess like 3 boosts. Actually, I'm gonna heal a strain and 2 boosts the next person
Okay.
going. So
All right.
I'll take 2 boosts.
Okay,
2
2
boosts
boost
in
die.
Yep.
Which are immediately put into Clanker Killer with 2 successes.
All right. Just gonna run in and bayonet.
No, actually, inaccurate, so got a setback die, and they've got how much melee defense?
Well, melee defense.
Okay.
Oh, I should have added that. My bad. I don't
Uh,
think it affects me as much.
Hey, it's kind of a good thing I upgraded my melee to 5.
That's fine. I'll just undo the strain I healed.
13 PS2.
Yeah, so that'll be 10. Yeah, it's, even if one of them did have a wounds. So yeah, just Boots just jogs up and fucking. It's that scene from that one cutscene in Halo Wars where like the Spartan like grabs the spear off a guy and then just runs through like 2 elites. So you just do the run through the 2 droids parts. Clonk clonk.
Oh wait, sorry. Technically, I forgot thermic knife because we bought a fiber bayonet, but then we replaced it with the thermic knife, which is
Yeah.
So 12 damage, breach 1,
And they're dead.
burn 3.
Shoot.
No.
Ah, I'm melting.
Will I dream? Days.
All right, cool. They're dead. After some more zoop zorp noises, there's just, you know, kind of a little weird ultrasonic noise, and then it slides back down.
Maybe we should make some cool boxes out of these corpses to hide them. It says weirdly.
It doesn't matter.
Just turn. Doesn't matter.
There's only a few things in life that matter. Getting this done and my flashlight.
I could solder that back on now for you if you want me to.
Nope, too late. We're going again.
Wait, did you forget the "we're getting this done" part?
No,
Which was first?
Yeah, well, I like how Wevu says, Wevu just ignores you guys, and it's just like, focus on defending this spot. All right. And I was just like, going again. Beep, boop, bop. I got it this time.
maybe we just set a mine by this point. They're just gonna come the same way.
Clank, clank. And now 2 groups of aqua droids appear. They're big, beefy. Roll initiative.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe I should just throw an ion grenade at them.
Doom
Well, you're gonna go
resurrections.
first again. I think I've used my initiative luck for tonight.
Thanks, Triumph.
Well,
Oh,
there's a 5 man.
Technically, that's closer than normal, but you still get a slot before. You're
That's just
also
like-
killing me.
Just like 5 advantage. Even if he did have those two, he would still have been one more advanced than the.
Man, I get. Do clone do also like stormtroopers also have like this shitty of like initiative?
I think it depends on the stormtrooper stat block. Some of them are non-vigilant. Yes.
Yeah.
Rebel troopers specifically get cool. They don't get vigilance, but they do have an initiative skill.
They're gonna be
Okay.
doing ambushes.
So these are the blasty weapons.
Yeah, they have blasters. They're kind of bigger and chunkier, obviously.
Okay.
They may or may not actually try to shoot you, though they could also just try and punch you. They are
Alright.
huge.
You okay if I
But
like? just throw
you
a
guys have to
grenade
go first, so.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw my
Go.
grenades first just to get that out of the way. Just see if I can get enough of them. Let's see. Where did I put this? My stats for the ion grenades. Demo bag. There we are.
Ion out.
Oh yeah, short.
Throwing Shaka.
All right, base 10. I think that.
Their own
says
party
10,
surprise.
I believe in the
five,
Clone
last
Wars, the
7.
actual slang the clone uses droid poppers.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think it was pop.
I'm going to. Can I true aim with this?
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
All right, I'm gonna true aim with this, and then just throw it.
You know, you do that classic, baseball, like, heft the weight. It's like, fuck that guy in particular.
I think this is average, or this is kind of like easy.
No, it's short range. It's
Okay.
short, so it's still one purple.
All right, I'm gonna add.
They don't have any.
advantage.
These guys don't have any defenses. They just chunk
Yeah.
chunkus.
All right, so that's 13 stun damage, and I'm going to activate blast, which is 7, so that'd be like 10 stun.
Yeah.
As well.
How much?
These are crit 5s.
4. Okay.
Also,
So-
disorient 5. Don't think that matters.
I mean, it does. They're not dead.
Oh yeah, okay. Then I guess I could activate.
They
2 to
they
10.
live with 1 wound because they're soak 4.
Gotcha.
So they take 6 ion damage instead of the 7 they need to be dewoundified. But the one guy you do actually hit with the grenade goes down.
Okay.
All right,
Right,
so
so
you
it's like-
detonate it, and one group is mostly devastated.
Yeah, it's like.
Technically,
like
what
10
is your total
blast.
again? Actually, you might round up
Maybe-
a couple of extra guys.
Let's see, it's 13 of them fortunately I got hit, and then it's like 10 damage on blast because it's the
Pain.
success plus 7.
So it would take a couple of extras out. They're down to like literally 1 wound, so it would bleed up.
How much does it cost for blast again? Like 2.
Yeah, blast is 2. Everything's 2. in
All
this
right, then 2,
place.
and then I guess the 1 for disorient. So 2 left. 2 the next person.
Isn't it 2 for disorient?
Oh, the 1 left. I was heal
It
strain.
should be quality, yeah. Even if it's on a talent, you should probably still be 2 because
Right,
that's
it's
the
always
item
just 2.
quality.
Right, it's always 2.
All right, so you got 1 left. Hey, you can heal that strain finally.
Yeah, I'm gonna go strain. You guys go.
All right. One group is pretty down. Camo knocked down about 3, and those last 2 are, standing there kind of wobbling back and forth, sparking.
Okay.
You know what?
Go.
I think because Waifu has the big shiny lightsaber, Boots will go and try to handle the remaining group, as in like the group that's been mostly damaged. So
Yeah, he'll handle his last 2 guys. Okay. Yep, roll them.
Yeah.
These guys don't have any melee defense.
no melee defense.
Roll
Thank
2
fuck.
purples. And try not to fuck it up, because I don't think with Reach 1 you can not do enough wounds to take out 2 guys. You need to literally do 2 damage.
Yep, and no boost. So yep, let's go.
Sick.
Congratulations.
It's a boy.
No, it's a dead droid.
Yeah, even better.
Like, these guys are such on their last legs. I don't know if Boots even bothers to actually use the bayonet. He might just flip it around and hit it with the stock. Just bonk. They collapse. Beat it. All right,
Okay.
Webu, there is one healthy group of aqua droids.
We
Who
need
believe
a
in
lot
you?
of bodies by this
They
point.
only have one giant red eye, so they can't really look startled. But you think if they could be startled, they would be.
The
Okay,
aperture
well,
lens is fully open.
Hmm.
Just
I think I'll activate Saber Swarm and then Saber Throw.
All right. Yeet.
Okay, yeah, there it is. It says new comment. Right. That. Any defense?
Nope.
Alright, I forgot. These are droids. Okay,
No, their main superpower is having 7 wounds and biggest gun.
Big.
Well, also they're amphibious, so yeah.
Okay, so 2 to go back and forth has 14 damage for each one.
All right. That'll drop 2 of them.
Okay, then I'll activate linked. First linked.
That'll drop 2 of them. There's 1 left.
Then I'll activate the third linked.
I'm not even gonna crit just again. All right, yeah. You kill that guy twice over. Just bum 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 bum. This fucking anime is hell. Just light trails everywhere, and then just pause, and then they just all fall over.
Yeah. Then I'll just heal the 1 strain that I inflicted upon myself.
Was that all of them?
Boom. Slides back.
All right, sweet. Let's keep going.
I think we could put all these bodies in like the form of a wall or
We don't need it. Why do you want to make a corpse wall?
Also, I'm gonna be real with you. There's not enough bits left for that.
Fair enough.
Corpse wall.
You got guys out here
Corpse
using breach weapons in close quarters and doing super overkill.
4 advantage.
Try again, I guess.
Whoops. Well, guess what?
I've got this. Pushes the wrong button immediately.
Commander, do you think we can make a corpse wall? What did I say? You made me push the wrong button. So I flipped that back. But guess what?
Yeah, we're gonna spend it.
We're going to spend it.
Clearly need that extra green die. Actually, that is a thing that's been talked about. The extra green die is worth a lot just because it increases your like total cap of success.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky, what is your int again?
2.
I believe.
Oh, okay.
All right, take 2 strain. It's annoying.
By the way, I'm at 7. I'm at 726. Most of it from this.
Beep, boop, bop, bop, bop.
But
Chunk. Warm. So door team, you guys are kind of getting yourselves back in together. You're minding your own business, and you hear crack, clank, 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 rapid fire scuttling.
Oh no, those rollers.
No, it's not a rolling noise. This is absolutely a scuttle, a many-legged, as a crab droid comes around the corner.
Oh. Shit.
All right, I guess I'm trying. My brain is denying me an image of a crab droid, so let me think about it. Thank you.
that's terrifying.
This guy.
Oh god, okay, I'm gonna go to breaching mode for that.
This is silhouette too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my breaching. I'm gonna get my breaching configuration.
Okay,
for this.
so new combat thing.
Yes.
Anti-armor.
I'm going to spend 1 strain to.
Do we have to re-roll initiative?
Yep.
You never know when you could whiff.
New combat, new you.
I mean, that's kind of the point. Is that this is supposed to be like a little bit of a wave endurance challenge.
Where is
Murder.
Where is Losdowo?
Oh, I do have the third one.
I tried my best. I got so far, and in the end, it still didn't matter.
Okay.
All right, all of you go before the crab.
Okay, I think I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll just. My thing will be to activate sense. No, what is it for? Whatever it's
Commit
called.
sense.
Yeah, commit sense. And then I'll take up a defensive maneuver position.
Stance. All right.
That's my go.
All right. Don't
why
go
we're
at once,
taking up
clones.
defensive stance? I know, right?
All right.
Sounds like you wanna go?
I'm gonna use a maneuver to change the 17M into the anti-armor configuration.
All right. You activate the anti-armor grenade mode.
So how dumb of an idea is it just to shoot it with this configuration they're set up right now?
I mean, technically, it is outside approaching you, like it's scuttling towards you guys. You're set up on the door. So if you don't miss, you'll hit the droid. If you miss, you're going to fire an armor-piercing grenade into the room beyond, which is the Great Pumping Station. So that might not be the best idea.
Might not be the best idea, but I think I'm okay.
You could start aiming.
I probably will. So, also quick strike. So.
Yep, it hasn't acted yet. You can quick strike.
Just avoid aim.
So,
so
you guys are still at short range because you haven't moved at all. But this does have Adversary 1, has 1 ranged, and...
Okay.
So I've got so many. I'm going to spend a dark side point to upgrade it once more for your hubris.
No,
so
that's
that
fair.
technically adds a purple die, but...
Hubris.
Yeah, that's purples. Yeah, let's see.
It should be red, purple, black.
Right. True aim then means heavy. I have it. Yeah, I have it for heavy. Okay. So why do I always pause on this? Quick strike. 3. True aim. Yeah, that's 4 there. All right. Yeah, the accurate 1.
Oh.
Red, purple, black.
Actually, could think of
Damn.
What happened?
that would.
Oh, sweet. Triple triumph. Double triumph. I don't know what I said. I think I said treble triumph.
Trouble on the Triumph.
Prepare for trouble and make it double.
Yeah, that's 19 blast 5 breach 1.
Ooh, excuse me.
Pierce
Alright.
1.
Okay, like it's soak, so it has wounds left.
Yeah, it's like it ignores like 11, so yeah. So that's
Yep, I said that part. Let's do that.
Can't crit. That's how it goes. I'm knocked down that I only have 2 more of those goths. I have my spares on me, and I'll peel 2 strain off of that.
Oh,
I guess can I just crit off of the double triumph?
Yes, that's normally what you do with triumphs. You can crit twice.
All right.
So add
let's just
plus
do that.
10 to whatever your plus result is of crits as well.
Yeah, I have like deadly force. I think it's plus 50. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Hey, here's the problem. You have a slow firing gun. You can't do that actually. So
Is it? I don't think it's about slow firing.
not slow firing.
The only slow firing is sniper.
Anti-armor?
Well, it's got 1 grenade in there, so it has some kind of limitation.
It's
Yeah.
limited ammo, so
Yeah, so you literally can't. So
Think of it this way: you fired a harpoon. Can you overpower again immediately?
I have to put.
No, I have seen people run it this way. No, if you have a slow fire or limited ammo weapon and you get overpowered, you cannot attack again because your gun is empty or cycling. So
probably cycling then, yeah. So that to do something else or just how it goes?
no, it just takes the crit.
Okay.
You don't get the mechanical effect, but it has the crit counted against it. Now you would
All
do
right.
another plus.
All right,
All right.
so let's go.
Yep. Oh, well, Boots will still with DC 15A in hand. Double aim. So I will go ahead and take the 2 strain.
Are you sure you don't want to just do 2 maneuvers and aim, so it can get Camo back?
Second.
Get him.
Yeah, you know what? Fine. I won't spend the 2 strain. I'll sit down and aim twice for my turn.
I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not.
No, just go with it.
I haven't said no.
Twice? Okay. So it's going to open up on Camo with its integrated dual heavy repeating blasters. I will declare it auto fire.
Oh, okay.
It's double machine guns.
Yep.
Okay. I'll dodge.
Okay, how many ranks of dodge do you have?
Just, I wasn't sure if we were actually being serious or not yet. So it's like
Loth said it.
I wasn't sure either. So how many ranks of dodge do you have?
2.
Okay, so this is short, so it upgrades once.
I also didn't move, so tactical vision doesn't matter. But I do have a bunch of range defense.
Yeah, how much your range defense total?
I have 4.
4. It'll aim, sure.
I might be able to dodge roll this.
Quick, channel your inner Dark Souls.
Or, I guess, do the cover roll, like the cover dodge.
Great. Low in there.
Sweet, I'm gonna use those more and more.
Let's see if I.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, unfortunately, auto fire is not like blast. I can't do it if it missed. Let me actually look at the chart. It's been a while.
I was about to say, it's like, was I about to suffer the penalty for lost actions?
I mean, it's more you'd suffer the penalty for your actions. You shot it with a grenade. It's a little pissed off.
That's fair. It's a big thing with like that.
Don't worry, I'm going to
I
take
mean,
a
it lived,
negative.
so it's pretty tough.
That's fair.
I'm taking a
Yeah.
negative
I
from
just
experience.
as a funny thing, I said, "Hey, Loth, what if you didn't take your turn, so it shot at Camo first?" And he was like, "You know what? You're right. I don't need to do anything. This problem will take care of itself."
I mean, taking the grenade at it was a good idea considering it survived. So
I'll let Omega have his fun.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Oh, you quick draw. That doesn't.
You're talking. Remember, I am that boy who said, "Hey, Cavis, why don't you just stab through
me.
stab through me? It'll make it. It's easier."
It also
we haven't had that
so-
situation yet again.
Let's. Yeah, let's go for. I mean, technically, the smart thing. I should negate your defensive bonuses until the end of the turn. But there's 3 of you, and it's got like 2 wounds left or 3 wounds left. So I don't think it'll actually live through all that because all these other Yahoos have breach. So I think we'll just give Camo a black die in this check as you hit the deck under an assault of heavy automatic fire. By the way, Aramaa, you're minding your own business as heavy repeating blaster fire pours through the door.
we're fine.
I was like,
Everything's going okay.
Don't make me come out there.
We're fine.
So take a black die, and it'll give itself a boost die. It will definitely go next. Anyway, top of the round.
How about
I
someone
aim,
else
so it's
go?
not going to spend it to maneuver, because otherwise it would die.
Boot should go and shoot it.
He did
Yeah,
aim.
'cause I held
he did
back.
double aim.
Yes.
Yep. So, final aim because I believe I can only do 3 aim actions, right?
I
it
think
three?
the cap is 2?
Two.
Or is it?
Yeah, it's
2?
So
Okay, then. Well-
you're already aimed.
No, and I'll put those 2 boost die to use and just get 2 successes because this is a droid.
Yep. Bang.
And double checking. Sorry, because I forgot axes roll against it. So
Remember if you pass anything? You could, by
pass
the way,
anything.
spend a maneuver, though, to drop prone to get another boost die.
nah, but it's red purple.
No, you're at short. I'm not upgrading it. It should just be red, because it's short range and it's adversary 1. It does have 1
Yeah.
range.
And 1 range defense.
Oh, excuse me.
It dead.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I knew that was
Take
gonna
a take a
happen.
strain. It's very warm in here now since it fired automatic gunfire at you. But you just Camo dodge rolls. You hear, "Don't make me come out there." Camo yells back, "We got it under control," and then Boots just goes bang, and it just kind of
Clear.
flops over. Its legs scuttle in the air like a spider.
We're clear.
Sector clear.
All right, well, then the filter finishes cycling. That's at number 3, correct?
Yep, that's the third one.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm going to keep spending these. Because, boy, howdy.
That's why I threw some back.
Yeah.
And I was just really trying to massacre Camo.
I mean, it's just how it goes.
Let's be fair. In the tactical sense, you see the thing
Oh,
that's
no.
doing the biggest amount of damage.
Do we actually have any bad things happen on failures, or is it just I'm gonna have to fucking go again?
Nah, you're just gonna have to roll again.
I'm just gonna have to roll again.
always
Omega,
get
and
threat
to
off this.
save fucking time, I flipped one back and then I immediately spent it again.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's see here, but I do need to keep. There we go. Every time I activate my neuroband, though, that is another strain I have to eat up. Fuck. So I'm at 9 strain. I might have to drink.
Guys, you don't know how hard work it is activating these ancient technology clusters. As you know, these guys are clustered around a doorway. There's scorch marks all over the floor. There's expended munitions.
Honestly,
And now you hear 2 scuttling sounds. 2 whole crab droids.
Okay.
This time, don't lay back. Just
I'll remember the boost die this time. Might matter. It did matter.
all right.
all the numbers be going crazy.
Did not matter.
Oh no.
They
Well,
tried
actually,
though.
well-
They tried their damnedest.
Oh, okay.
I try. I did sure not to. So now that you know what they can do,
Now that you know that they have 21 wounds and
Yeah.
heavy repeating blaster.
I'll take 2 actions today.
no,
All right.
you can do that when there's only one.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Guess I'll go.
Go.
Do it.
Okay. Their weapons are their claws.
Yeah,
No,
they have
wait,
claws
heavy
and also they
repeat.
have heavy guns.
Okay. So I'm probably going to use the heavy guns first. So I'll do activate Saber Swarm. Wait, no. No, do
By
I?
the way, you
actually...
do not tell me you uncommitted sense, so sense is still
Yeah.
committed.
Yeah. Okay, so I still have that, so I'm going... Actually, wait, I won't activate Saber Swarm. I'll just do regular Saber Throw.
Boom, 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 boom. Bzzz.
Okay, you. And there's Adversary 1.
One range.
Okay. Okay, 1 range defense. So on...
By the way, these guys were, I believe the appropriate threat level is done by these mechanics. These guys were mini bosses in the Revenge of the Sith video game.
Okay, so for the
Oh,
first time, I'm going to inflict 1 strain on myself to do valve pad control and reduce that down to a purple.
Okay.
Okay, and that's thing then. I need defenses?
Yeah, they have
Oh.
one range.
Oh, right, it's the 1 range. To them. Okay, so that's 1 less advantage, and that's enough to go back. Oh, wait, remove.
I think it's remove, not.
Oh, yeah, remove.
It's fine. You would remove probably one of the.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to be... So 1 forward, 1 back, and then that's 18 damage for each one.
All right. It's still up from the first hit.
And then I'll activate Linked.
Yeah, that does it. So yeah, I'm just you throw this one vertical, it streaks across the floor, cutting a little furrow. You slice off half its legs, and then it comes back around and slices off the other half of the legs, and it just kind of sparks and falls to the floor.
I just catch it. I'm just holding a very different style now.
Yeah, I would say that it definitely seems like since you used Vapod control, that Wevu's fighting style changes. It becomes much more focused, much more controlled, as opposed to her usual style of just murder rage,
Smash,
murder
smash.
rage.
Murder Rage. This is no longer the Juyo combined with Taru.
literal murder blender. No, this is control now. All right, cloning boys. One enemy remains.
All right, I'm gonna change it to just the normal configuration. Just shoot at it.
All right. Bang.
Just commit. I'll clear auto fire.
All right.
Probably has some soak because this thing only has like Pierce 1 on this mode, so it might need more than one shot to dent it. I'll take.
I mean, there is a shot. There's one of the many infamous George Lucas style background shots in the actual movie episode 3 in the Utapau battle of a clone on top of one of these things, just shooting it point blank in the face to make it go down.
It's still red purple, right?
Yeah, because you increase the difficulty once.
All right, step back for it. So then I have the 3 there.
You could have point. So.
Wrong thing, and then I'll do that because accurate 1 and 3 strike. All right, so that is 19 Pierce 1.
All right, 19 Pierce 1. So 7.
Accuracy's a fucker.
The whole it's 12.
All right, then I'll auto fire, I guess, just as I just shoot it in the eye.
Yeah, be another 12. Enough. Bang, 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 bang. You just dump fire into this thing, and it kind of reels up as you get into its soft undershell where its guns are located. There's more sparks and explosions, and it kind of collapses. Yeah, clank.
I'll use the remaining 3 to heal strike.
All right. The cycle is complete. Only the last one remains.
Pooch is just sitting there like, I helped.
Thumbs up.
All right, you've done it.
Cool.
Heal strain.
You did it.
I think that's the last one.
It's
Yeah, that
last.
starts number 5.
Like the Mambo.
Meanwhile, Door Team hears a call down there. It's like, yeah, they're fixing the hydroelectric.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's got to be like a dozen guys down here. No, 2 dozen. Send everybody. Uh-huh. What do you mean we're almost out of guys? You won't leave the checkpoint. All right, guys, I'm going to go up and give that guy a piece of my mind. The rest of you, just throw everything at him. Roger.
I guess they've fully defended the
You just hear dozens of clanky footsteps.
So I imagine the battle charge is the guy going towards the checkpoint to yell at them.
That's pretty good, actually. I now just image the checkpoint has been extra upgraded with more lines of dudes.
Well, yes, probably.
Yeah.
We'll see what you get.
Probably now an entire phalanx formation.
But yeah, so let's see, it's different. So 4 minion groups of grapple droids, like 20 guys, and another crab droid scuttle down the hallway at you. Get them, charge! They can't shoot us all! One of them has a lightsaber, you idiot. So? She can't stab us all? She could, in fact, stab them all.
It's like, well, one of them's got a lightsaber. Yeah, see, she can't shoot us at all.
What is she gonna do? Stab me?
Droid remarks before being stabbed.
Yeah, for losing his head.
So I'm gonna roll 1 initiative blob for them because,
Yeah.
we
could probably get half of them out, but I'm not sure if we won't be able to get all of them. But
I will attempt to punch you at least once.
At least
And you,
Aramaa
have a crab, you have 1 crab droid still in this you got to take care of.
Like I said, as always, I'm
Holy shit! I almost beat Wevuguk initiative.
Yeah, I did not
Almost.
do the strain this time.
I won't spend into this.
Yay.
Boots killing it on his initiative checks. Speedy Bootsalas.
I mean,
are
wait,
you
no,
done with
no.
like using the
Am I
lore checks
typing?
now?
Roll. I mean, technically, Aramaa has always been done. She's been able to turn around, but she's watching to make sure the thing doesn't break.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Also, I want to make this a challenge.
Also, to be real, like, that is actually, like, I didn't think of it that way, but that is actually a legitimate point. Like, if you guys did break something, you probably would want somebody to try and fix it. Because you guys are going full chaos mode, firing grenades and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of you's firing grenades and shit. Anyway,
A lot of
you guys get to go first. There's a wave of metal bodies coming at you, and a crab.
Okay. What would just be
That's the
like?
scary part, honestly.
What would just call to them like, take care of the grappler droids?
I love how you just said and a crab.
Okay.
It gave me life.
Soldier, I'll take the left two. You take the right two. Good luck.
Good luck.
Are you
We
talking to
could
me?
call this episode Crab Rave. That is
Crab
technically the
Rave.
name of a song.
Alright, I'm gonna commit auto fire on the leftmost.
Well,
on, like,
Wevu gave you orders. I don't know. Is that Wevu going? Taking an
Uh,
action turn?
Yeah, I'll take the action turn.
Want to clarify?
Alright, go.
Yeah, I still have sense committed because have not uncommitted.
Hey, you know, once you've got it committed, it's just a good idea to keep it that way.
So okay, what am I going to do? I'm short from the crab. Or yes,
I mean, the crab
Alright.
could be at the back of the formation. We're managing it short. I don't know if I want to nitpick anymore.
okay.
We'll say short.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Vapid control before this, inflicting one strain upon myself.
Okay.
Then I'll just attack with Saber Throw.
Alright. So I think that makes it just a purple black. I think.
Yeah, purple black. Okay, ye pa sa fa 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 that. Think got
No,
everything.
shouldn't it just be fa fa fa?
Yeah,
committed.
yeah. Forgetting. Ye pa
Also,
sa
I don't know.
fa
You
fa
could have
fa.
just counted an extra fa in there. Once you start making fa or pa noises, sometimes you miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Like conflict to myself.
Yeah.
One, 2 strain, and yeah.
Okay.
That's 14 damage. Breach 1.
All right. That's 14 damage.
Then I'll linked.
It's 14 damage. Oh, that's 28. That's more than 21.
Okay.
It goes
And
down.
now I still have 1 maneuver left. Also have 3 advantage. Oh no, wait.
Yeah, I mean, you could have spent the triumph on the.
Yeah, Triumph on linked. So I'll spend 3 to heal strain, and then I guess I'll activate the incidental inner peace.
Just gonna get rid of that conflict.
Eat up 2 conflict. Well, I guess.
Or
Yeah.
is it equal to how many darker at the moment?
Yeah, it's current.
What's ranked? So it's capped by the rank.
So hit there, and then I'll eat up conflict. Okay, and that's all I'm doing.
Whoever looks super serene, killing crabs in the ocean.
Crab
all right,
punches
clowny
people.
boys, clowny boys, but also clowny.
There's only one clown here. That's Bozo.
I mean, the comedy. Damn it. Fuck. Walked right into that one.
Nice one, Loth. You're pretty funny.
Okay,
there
all right.
once.
Hoopst.
I'm going.
And a
Got it,
surprise
okay.
second sound of scuttling as a second crab droid drops.
No,
on boots.
no. I'm gonna Soviet you. I'm just gonna crush you in a wave of men.
I mean, yeah, I think we've already made the corpse all at this point.
I mean, crab droids are each still 2, so they're pretty big when they're dead.
Yeah.
Mega crab door. Hey, don't spoil one of the boss fights.
Oh, it's like the fucking door boss in Kingdom Hearts, but it's a crab.
Or
That was a fun boss fight.
or the
was,
wall
yeah.
bosses from whatever
True aim.
games. Yeah.
Demon,
You guys go.
Demon Wall.
Take them down.
Well, what am I
let's
hearing?
see, what's the defenses of
Nunzo.
grapple droids? Okay.
Well, they have one melee, but that doesn't matter. You shoot them.
They're short, so yeah, purple.
Wow. Well, actually, were you auto firing or just single shot?
Oh, I'm auto firing.
Too late.
Yeah,
You already rolled single shot.
I was good.
Got to declare.
I declared originally, but we stopped. It's
I do declare.
I'm trying to remember. I think I'm gonna.
I was gonna auto fire, but I'm dumb. So yeah.
Well, if you said it out loud, then yes, you should add the purple and auto fire. But
Yeah, let me just add reroll to add.
yeah.
Okay.
Psycho killer.
It doesn't even matter. That's just me constantly. That's the soundtrack of my life. Every single time in a fight. In the end, it did not matter.
I mean, I guess it also applies. I don't think it applies to Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's like that's not there or there, I guess.
Oh, don't take it back.
Well, I was talking about me game mastering.
Yeah.
We'll see what music plays when I play Yu-Gi-Oh for the first. Oh, no, that's not true. We
Time of year.
tested for like 3 hours.
Yeah, but yeah. Let's
Megan
see,
needs
so-
to kick my ass.
So that's,
I mean, I'm pretty sure these guys are done. It's just the matter of how many
that's
times you want to
20
activate auto
That's
fire.
like that's 23 Pierce 1 if you apply deadly accuracy.
So they do have
That's
5
auto
soaks,
fire,
that's
so I can do that
4
twice.
off that. So what was
Right.
it? 23.
Yes.
So it's 19. That drops 3 in a single hit. So you only have to auto fire once.
Once, so it's like 2 left. Yeah.
You left a 5-man group.
Can I just put the third shot on the group next to them?
No,
Okay.
you need special talents and other bullshit for that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Gunslinging.
I
Or fortune
feel
in some
like-
case.
I just had to ask. It's just like-
Fair.
but I guess
2 advantage and 2 triumphs left.
Hey Boots, take 2 upgrades and 2 boosts. Go next.
Okay. That makes what I'm gonna do a lot easier. So, DC 15A still has that grenade rifle attachment,
It does.
a grenade launcher, and you did buy me some fancy dancy. Where is it? APM-M1 AP grenades.
Yes, you have armor piercing grenades. All right.
But what do I want to waste the AP grenades on? No, I don't want to waste the AP grenades on these guys, so I'm just gonna fire a normal ion grenade.
All right.
And that is a ranged. I forget, ranged heavy or ranged light, because
For
we're
your-
firing it.
For the underbarrel, I believe it's ranged heavy.
Oh, thank fuck!
Double check really quick. Yes, ranged heavy weapon.
Yeah, because it's
Fire grenades with the ranged heavy up to
it's been a
medium.
little bit.
The other one is ranged light, but no, I remember the
And-
underbarrel is ranged heavy.
Okay, and a short distance.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so do.
Insert noob tube noises.
Now wait, Axe gave me 2 upgrades and 2 boost die. Those 2 boost die will be put towards success and advantage.
Put towards banana shakes.
No, it's later.
I would like to activate Blast.
All right. What's your dabblage total then?
Let's see.
And I
here.
don't think it matters. You're gonna activate blast with 6 successes. So what's the blast rating on an ion grenade?
7.
Ew. It's 13. They have 5 soak each, and then you do like 13 damage raw anyway with the detonation, or probably more like 14. Was it
It's
base
like
damage 8?
21 because it's like the base damage on iron grenades. And
Oh, and he still gets deadly. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're smoked.
Oh yeah, I forgot about deadly accuracy.
Get smoked. There's just, a coruscating wave of ion energy, and the droids just slide to a halt in a pile at your feet.
Why was I designed to feel pain?
One of them just slides and slams into your boot, and just kind of has its grapply hand raised up towards your face, just like, why? Why, Mr. Clone? Why?
kick.
Yeah, I was just thinking you just step on his hand.
Crush.
You have a triumph yourself left.
And Wevu took care of the spider
Yeah, Krabby
droid,
Boy's
right?
dead.
Krabby Boy's dead.
2 groups left, yeah.
You guys are about to
There's
get
no way I
now.
can try to take up a tactical advantage from the ion grenade to hinder the other 2 groups coming towards us.
They're not going to roll morale because half of their group's immediately dead.
No, I
Yeah,
wasn't
Brisbane
thinking
gave it
that. I was mostly thinking, like, knock something over to make it difficult terrain for them.
No, you
But
probably don't really want to knock anything over in this area.
yeah, so, you know what? Fuck it. Wevu, take a boost. Take an upgrade.
Okay.
All right, the droids will go. They will maneuver into engaged with Camo and maneuver into engaged with Boots, and they will attempt to punch you. I told you they couldn't shoot all of us. Get them!
This is for Friday.
All right, we will grapple droid Camo first, since I said his name first. So there's 5 of these guys.
I feel like since we voice these guys, there's a clear difference between the B1s and the grunts from Halo.
Actually,
not
I
a-
do channel a lot of my grunt energy.
I'm going to
Sadly, battle droids can't ask for food nipple.
Yeah.
I'm going to dodge.
Okay. You have 2 dodge, right?
Yes, and I also have 2 melee defense.
Okay.
Feet
Remember
don't
that
fail me now.
Any modifiers on this? We will roll.
I guess they boost their other guy.
Yeah, we'll give a boost to the next ally going, and is it more important to upgrade the ally? Yeah, I got green dice. We'll upgrade an ally. So, Camo, you're out there bobbing and weaving and ducking, so you manage to just duck under all their grasping shocky claws, plasma arcing between them. But you are briefly hidden from sight, and Boots is like, "Oh no, Camo!" And then Camo would be like, "No, you idiot! Look out for you!" As Boots gets sidelined by a droid, a punchy droid. So add another yellow, green, 2 purples.
Everyone got the
Boost.
1 melee defense.
1 melee defense. You don't have any dodge because you're not a dodgy boy. You're a tanky boy.
Yes.
There it is. So that will be a whopping 12 damage.
Ah!
And unfortunately, I only rolled 1 advantage because, of course, I did. So I cannot do anything cute.
That gave me 4 damage.
You just get grabbed with big, shocky, grabby claws.
The big meaty claws.
I mean, they are pretty big. Here's the sprite.
Yeah.
Gets you with your clamps.
The clamps.
All right. Top of the round.
I'll go.
Yeah, blend around us.
Yeah. So I'm going. Well, since they're doing a little grabby thing, I'm going to just get in there with the boots one. I'm not going to do a hawkback swoop this time. I'll just move in.
Alright.
So that's 1 maneuver. And then I'll just attack them. I'm going to hit the ones that are around boots.
All right. 1 melee defense. That is all.
Okay, just papa. Doing fuzz this time around. React. Don't need to worry about those ones. Just papa. Yeah. That is going to be 15 damage for each one for first hit.
All right. That drops 3.
Then I'll link.
All right. That drops the last 2. Boots, you are dogpiled. You are pressed in. All you can see is green and gray Durasteel, and then just zhorp. You can see clearly now. The droids are gone.
I can see all the obstacles.
You can see all the obstacles now on the ground.
Why are you singing a 60s song in the 1800s? Don't mind me, I'm just making my own ref quote.
All right. Whom's next?
Ooh.
Probably Camo.
All right then.
Humstoof.
I guess I'll just. There's a Bobby Weavy. I guess I'll just quick draw the best cat and see how many I can cleave.
All right.
The answer is most likely many.
The answer is knife.
Knife.
That's a knife.
I'm just gonna aim.
Yes, I nodded.
Average.
You aim.
They have 1 melee defense.
Look at those big claws.
So big.
They're like rock'em sock'em robots. Hey, they might not all be dead.
Yeah, because that's only. 9. That's only 13 Pierce 2.
Okay, so they have 3 soaks, so that's 10, so that's you drop 2.
And I'll spend 1 to crit.
All right, drop a third. The spinning back slice.
I have 4 strengths. I'll give the 2 to go to. I'll spend 2 to go next. So, Boots has some, I guess, it's successes or advantages to hit them better.
Yep. Oh, well, I'm the only one left. I've still got my gun, which has a bayonet on it. Time to run on in and give them the
But
bonkus.
you know what else you could do? You could shoot
Fire
an ion
grenade?
grenade in there. Yes. Does not hurt Camo. Does it hurt Camo's equipment? Who knows?
Does it hurt the facility we're in? Maybe.
Probably not. No, because technically all this shit's like bioelectric. As evidenced by the fact that this has come up before. That the Clanker Killer boys don't get their Clanker Killer bonuses against these guys normally.
Not true.
It's like fighting Shoggoths.
What?
Well, they're a lot more contained than that.
I heard fighting Shoggoths. I'm like, what's this? Huh?
I mean, I'm not gonna get mad at someone making a ref I don't get. You all do that constantly.
I did it just earlier.
Almost made of Centillion fluid, so yeah.
Okay. So
They're
anyway,
encased in armor, which is Shoggoths. Anyway.
yeah, no, sorry. You maybe actually consider shooting the grenade, and I'm just gonna go with the melee. I did boost it up to 5. I should
Okay.
use it.
Shaky,
So
shaky.
average.
Boost.
Boost back from axe.
1 melee defense.
Yes. Let's fucking actually no. I'll use that boost die for an automatic success.
Hitting is nice.
They are hit.
Extra one, but-
2, 7. Yeah, 7. Breach 1.
Okay. That does not killify all of them. That only
And-
kills one of them.
You're
What
missing
what will burn do?
Damage over time. So when they start their turn or end their turn. Let me check.
Well, here's the thing, Axe. Didn't we buy a basic vibro bayonet, but then we replaced it with the thermic knife?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so we used the thermic knife damage for the bayonet part.
No, it's like I gave you 2 boost. That's what I meant.
Oh, 2 boost.
I mean, it's
No.
still that wouldn't be enough to convert anything if he.
Whatever then. Sorry.
I would have just put it as another success.
And they have 5 wounds, so
Yeah,
7 plus.
but they are burning.
Yeah, I just have to find item quality burn. At the start of their next turn, suffers the base damage. What's the base damage of your weapon?
3. Wait, base damage of the
Plus-
burn or the weapon?
The weapon.
5.
Okay. Counting for your brawn plus, is it? Or is that with your brawn?
No, the thermic knife is energy. Remember, it doesn't count brawn.
Oh, yeah, okay, it's flat, so that would be 5, yeah. Alright, yeah. That last guy burns to death. He melts slowly. He just fucking like Terminator walks at you like. Blurp. Falls onto the floor.
This is a little vicious.
Maybe we shouldn't have used so much fire. We all briefly contemplate whether or not we should be using incendiary, chemical, or radiological weapons. Nah, it's fine.
Fuck it, they're all robots.
Clunk. Boo. You hear that great, wonderful sound of, it's halfway between like your PC booting up and then, when you flick on a fluorescent light, just lots of extra light lines and Tron line light up. Power's back.
You pop in the room, Aramaa just looks very, very tired as she pops up one of her energy potions and is just slamming it back.
Yeah, Aramaa drinks her monster energy and, other hand, dabs at the sweat on your forehead.
So how was tech support?
Apparently, turning it on and off again does not always fix the problem.
I believed in you. You did it.
We might need to move the wall of bodies, but we're fine.
You really fixated on
Aramaa, as you look out into the hallway, it's not really a wall, it's more like several discrete piles, but there are 3 dozen dead droids out here. There's also several explosion craters, some lightsaber marks in the walls, and the floor, and the ceiling.
We tried to be.
Did someone get into Corellian brandy again, or did I just miss a party?
You missed party.
You missed something.
Boots has a cool heroic scorch mark where a droid plasma clamped him. It clamps.
Yeah, my photo insignia is just burnt.
Alright, well, were we gonna call it there, or are we gonna go, pick up a bunch of heavy parts and lug them back?
Oh, no, that's a whole thing. No, so yeah, we're gonna call it.
Yeah, I thought Omega did say after the encounters.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
I was planning on that. I'm getting a little tired.
I guess
hungry.
the parts would also be its own wave of stuff too.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I can tell you what it is. You guys go down to the repair bay, and holy shit, there's a bunch of Umbarans with guns and droids here.
Oh no!
Okay,
they're going to murder shoot you.
We gotta get to the construction of the thing first. Yeah.
Yeah. So to activate the repair bay to build the spare parts, you have to fight angry nerds with guns, with nerd guns.
Nerd gun!
The repair bay and the checkpoint were just no, we need men here.
Well, yeah, the Umbaran combat engineers that are in there are minding their own business. So we'll get into that next time.
Places blowing up around them. It's not my fault, not my paycheck. I gotta focus on this.
I mean, they're in the repair bay. They got some shit.
They have some cool shit.
Nerf guns that actually explode.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, there's a half dozen combat engineers. Some other droids we'll describe later, and they have a customized crab droid that they have been fitting.
Yeah, you've had some crab droids.
Shiny. I really like the crab droids, and they're actually they're called. I think one of their nicknames is mud crackers. Don't ban me, Twitch. They're supposed to be well suited because they're walkers to semi-amphibious environments. I just never had a really good time where I felt like throwing them in. But I was like, you guys are tough. I can throw twin-linked heavy repeating blasters at you. You'll be fine. And you were.
Yeah.
Literally nothing bad happened to you.
Because they didn't hit us. If they hit us, it probably would have fucked us up a bit. But yeah.
Base damage 15, but it's only Pierce 1. Some of you guys are very tanky.
I have Soak 8. So
Marth,
yeah.
you say that, and it just reminds me in Prey when one of the things you can is just a fucking Nerf gun that they 3D built up there because they were fucking bored.
Oh,
yeah,
Prey?
you can use it to actually open door panels and stuff. Yeah, because it's all touch interface. It's hilarious.
Yeah, the Artemis bowcaster.
I think you can upgrade it to do slight amounts of damage.
I don't remember if you can upgrade it.
Who needs a cut? Anyway,
It's
it doesn't
perfect
matter. So you guys succeeded in the bypassing the bay, and you won 2 combat encounters. We will call that 15 base XP because we're doing XPs now. That's the XP.
I don't know if the drive the mission
15 base.
I mean, there are a couple of times when you were like, "I want to go first in case stuff happens."
Okay.
I felt like you took the lead on some things, getting some stuff done.
Should we roll to heal strain because the encounter ended?
Yeah, the encounter ended. You can roll to heal strain.
Sure.
I'm trying to
Yes,
think if
I believe you played by your honor rules.
I'm trying to think if I got people are counting on me. I don't think I did.
No, I don't think so. Because you deliberately ignored a fight to push buttons.
I heal 1 strain.
They were fine,
Which is the
but
only strain I had.
right, then I'll take my
Good.
15 and be happy.
Don't worry. Spend XP.
Be happy.
I get one, I
Drifted it.
guess. Meh. I'm fine.
But okay, everybody healy up. Everybody got their EXPs. If you get your extra EXP, you can make your EXP case. I'm gonna call the episode Crab Rave. A lot of crabs, and they were very popular. I think they did their job. So I think that is everything. Does anybody have any other questions, comments, whatever?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Looking forward to dealing with these Umbarans.
Yeah, you do. I had a lot of fun. I don't know why I decided to put the Umbarans. Maybe it's because they look like they're wearing dive gear, even though it's just absolutely not dive gear. Loth rolled 2 threat on that check. He is super wrong about that. But you'll find out more about that later.
I assume it's like a weird pressurization, like odd.
Oh, you'll find out about more separatist bullshit later, guys.
Oh,
I
no.
hope it's not. I hope it's not a thing that their atmosphere is poison, so they have to condition they can breathe in poison atmosphere.
You'll find out later,
No.
Axe.
They're Quarians, clearly.
It's really dumb. It's hilarious, like just how more of the Clone Wars fucked up bullshit it is. I mean, I can tell you guys, it's drugs. Actually,
Oh.
they're wearing sealed suits so they can fill their atmosphere mixture with combat enhancing drugs.
Oh, so they're always on fucking adrenaline sticks.
Yes, they wear sealed suits so they can be high on PEDs, but it requires a pressure balance so that if their pressure value is cracked, they like take decompression damage.
Oh, no.
That's just kind of
Dumb.
Like,
But they're fucking high, so I don't think
makes
they
you
care.
really fragile, but I guess it makes you ignore your bleeding chest wound.
Yeah, well, you'll see what it does mechanically later, but yeah, no, it's like they're huffing Umbaran biogas right now. They're gonna fight you. These guys are fun. I had some fun with this. So let's wrap up the recording. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you guys next time. Insert Crab Rave sounds here. Boom, boom, boom.